Salutations, one and all. My name's Michael, I'm the Dead Aussie Gamer, and welcome to Pathfinder 1st Edition, Reign of Winter, our Pathfinder adventure featuring these wonderful and amazing TTRPG Patreons of my channel. Guys, give a big hello to everyone in chat.
Hello.
Hello, hello.
Hello.
So good to see you all. I hope you guys are having a wonderful evening, or whatever time of day it happens to be. I can see so many familiar faces in here. I say hello to all of you, Calindria and Mr. Game and Art, who you're here, so hi. Cass as well as Immersion, Crunchy Scorpion, the first time chatter. I recognize that name. Welcome. Glad you could join us today. General Davis, good to see you, my friend, and hope you guys are having a wonderful evening. Now, for those of you who don't know what we're doing here, we are playing a TTRPG, a tabletop role-playing game, a story in which I, as the game master, will take on the role of the NPCs, the stories, and the events that occur throughout this game, while my players take on the roles of the protagonists in the story. We will be going through all the details about who these people are, the characters that they're playing, and the story as it has unfolded yet. But before we do so, guys, let's take a quick moment to say some thank yous to the people who bring you this show, starting with none other than our sponsors for the channel. First of all, none other than Hero Forge for the wonderful artworks you see all over my stream. Now, guys, guess what? It is Black Friday, which means right now, if you go and head over to the HeroForge.com website, not only can you make incredible 3D miniatures like these, you can get them sent to you 3D printed, either in premium plastic if you enjoy painting, or if you, like me, can't stand painting, have it 3D printed in color, and for a limited time only, it is a 20% off discount for going on Hero Forge this weekend for Black Friday. So guys, what are you waiting for? Go check it out. Not only that, but you can also purchase 2D standees if that's more your speed, or you can purchase the STL files to print your own miniatures at home. Or if you use a VTT like me, hey, consider subscribing or taking on board a purchase to the 3D models for your systems such as Tabletop Simulator and Tailspire. So there you go. Lots of cool stuff there. You probably noticed we do have a new character on board that was also made in Hero Forge, but we'll talk about them in a moment here. Neil, do you have the Grax Mini?
No, not yet.
You've ordered it. You've ordered it.
I ordered it like last Friday or Saturday, so it should be
here in
coming
America,
in a week
that could mean like freaking it's there.
I know,
right? Here it's not. Here it's like like I'll order some stuff and I'll see it by this time next year. So anyway,
I'll let you know in a couple days.
But yeah, no. Anyway, I digress, guys. Hero Forge, go check them out. Next up, of course. Every epic game deserves to sound equally epic, and for that, we'd like to say a big old shout out and thank you to our sponsor, Sirenscape, for the sound library that we have to use for our sessions that help elevate all the cool stuff that we do. We can use massive and incredible sounds that are unique and interesting, such as the sound of a bullet roaring. Ooh, that's kind of cool.
That's what they sound like. Cool.
That's apparently. Or the sound of a screaming white. Ooh, yeah, there you go. And of course, tons of really cool music, such as, epic battle music. We'll probably be using this today. And yes, well, I like this one. I'm going to keep this one. But yes, as you can see, Sirenscape allows us to really bring a new level of immersion to our TTRPG game. So consider subscribing to Sirenscape today and get your own access to these. Not only can you use it on computers like I do, but there's also a phone app. You can use it on your phone and take it on the go for your use wherever you happen to be. So yeah, go check it out. And lastly, our VTT of choice, Fantasy Grounds, because I am a lazy-ass GM and I hate doing maths, and this does it for me and makes me look like I understand the rules of this system that I won an award for, when really, hey, look, all the heavy lifting gets done by the system, which makes my life easier. And
you said it.
Yeah.
This is on you.
Yeah, I know. I figured I'd beat it to you. Damn it. Anyway. So, guys, that's our thing. We've done the sponsors. Now let's go to our lovely Patreons who help support my channel and get to play these incredible characters, starting with none other than the amazing Calindria.
Hello.
Hello, how are we, my dear?
I was going to ask, how are you today?
Too late. I asked first. That's how
well, I'm fine. How are you today, Dad?
I am also fine. A little bit worn out. I had a game of Through the Breach on Careful Cantrip today. Then I had the game with the kids, and then I had this. So I've been juggling a lot of work, but You know, I'm
I
happy
only got
to
to
be
see the
here.
first half, but
We're
I liked
collecting your
the
spoons
Through the
again.
Breach.
Hey, it was really cool. I quite enjoyed it. It was a lot of fun. Now, of course, tell us about your character that you're playing today.
I play Kyrie. She is a rat folk slayer. She is a follower of Gorber, which I always have to say slowly. She's supposed to be murdering things and is bad at it. You know, for that reason. Let's see. She collects souls in bottles, or at least just the one. She is currently the White Rider of the Baba Yaga. She definitely just caused Jet's death. Yeah.
Very true. I mean, I wouldn't say caused, but we'll talk about that later. Next up is none other than the lovely dwarven adventurer deep diving into the depths of Artrosa, Bectrin, who is played by our dear friend Lucas, aka Mr. Game and Art.
Hello. And yes,
Hello.
I play Bectrin. He's a dwarf adventurer guy. He's awesome and I love him. He likes to bonk things on the head.
He does like to bonk things on the head. Bonking is what he do.
Indeed.
Excellent. And next up, playing a new character, which we will talk about later on, is none other than our dear friend Marcus the GM. Marcus, good to see you, my friend.
Hello, good to see you too.
And
Every day.
yeah, I mean it's not too bad. Yeah, we'll talk about your new character when we come across them. But straight away, I'm already digging the vibe from what we've talked about for this new character, and can't wait to see him in action.
Oh yeah, me too.
All right. Next up, playing the role of Makar the Ranger and the goodest boy Scratch is none other than our dear friend Neil from Immersion Diversion.
Hi.
Hi.
Hi. Yes, I play Makar. He is an Aasimar Magus with the Eldritch Archer aspect because he's using Magus abilities from afar. Recently cursed by Red Caps who thought he was taking too long to save the Baba Yaga. Is now, yeah, he's traveling with the group, helping them with the Baba Yaga situation because their goals line up. So
amazing. Love this. Next up, of course, unfortunately not joining us today is Bras Brunax. We do wish him all the best. Obviously, we know that Brun has to work on the off days. And so, yes, he plays the role of Rill, a dwarven individual raised by elves to brew the very, very noteworthy Never Ember beer, but has been restricted by the Queen and is now on a quest to try and restore his family's honor, as well as learn a little bit more about his true heritage as a dwarf. Yeah, this character is a cleric of Sarenrae, and and is currently cursed as he does so when he misses games to be frozen into a block of ice, and that's what's happened to him right now. Yeah, you know. And lastly, playing the role of Cromwell, the monk, is none other than our dear friend Tim.
Oh.
Hello.
hello.
Yes, Cromwell the monk, one of two surviving adventurers from lands far away. Once upon a time, was a student of a adventurers guild, along with Kyrie and assorted dead members. They ventured forth, lost their teacher, entered a portal to a strange land, vowed to save the entire of their plane from a evil witch queen. Well, so-called evil. She doesn't think so. Yeah, punching a lot of things along the way.
Indeed, you have been. Now, guys, as always, what was that?
That's some graduation quest we accepted.
That's true. This is like the best, like freaking, like graduation. Now swim, baby. As as you get thrown in the deep end.
There's no doubt that he'll be able to bargain their reward down to basically nothing when they get back.
Oh yeah, true. Now, as we're about to step into today's game, for those of you who haven't been on my channel before, we are a very interactive channel. We love having chat be a part of the adventure as we play. So there are a number of ways that you can come behind the GM screen and play with us as well. First of all, just by watching the show, you earn channel points, which you can use at any given time to gain channel point rewards, which are redeemed from right below you. Our subscribers earn channel points a little bit quicker, so, you know, if you want to hit that subscribe button, it is greatly appreciated. And, of course, for those of you who have a little bit of disposable income that want to send a little bit of love Dag's way, we have a number of different ways that you can interact with the game in a more tangible fashion, such as... First of all, for $5, you can award a player of your choice a red mark, which are hero points, or you can give me a purple mark, which is a jinx point. Hero points can allow my players to stave off death, petition the GM for nonsense that isn't in the rules, or roll with advantage on a particular check. It can also give a boost, a small boost, to their rolls if used before or after their particular roll. Jinx points can be used to counteract hero points, make things more complicated, or let me roll with advantage. For $10, you can choose to draw either a card from a deck of plot twists or a deck of heroic actions. Now, the deck of plot twists has, as the name implies, a series of plot twists that change, shape, and modify the world as they see fit. Heroic actions are secret powers that can be used as a free action to of course, use in the game as they see fit. Now, we have a pre-donation from the show for our dear friend Schooly Eye. So, first of all, he has allowed chat to decide which player gets a heroic action. So, I'm going to tell you what the heroic action is, and you guys in chat, just type in the name of who you think should get this heroic action. So, let's go with...
Real quick, I already have one, so I cannot have it.
No, you can have one. You just can't keep it between games.
Yeah, you have to choose
No,
between the two.
I'm saying I already have one. I thought you could only have one at a time.
No, you can have multiple at a time. You can only have one between
Oh.
games. If you get to the end of a game and you have more than one, you have to get rid of one.
I
Yeah.
got you. I got you. My B.
Okay.
So you could have 7, but you have to get rid of 6.
So, we have Hasty Block. Play when you are hit by a physical attack if you have a shield within reach and a free hand. This might... Do any of you have shields?
No.
No.
Does it count if you grab-
Oh, look, you actually picked up Endure the Onslaught. Endure the Onslaught. Play at any time. Give a creature you can see resistance to all damage types equal to...
Greg said it.
10. Oh, wait, what level are you? 7?
8.
8, yeah. So, you have resist DR10 for
Whoa.
the entire fight.
Whoa!
Yep. So you give a person of your choice DR10 for the entire fight, enduring the onslaught. Now, you chat. You get to pick one player of your choice, and the person who gets the most votes, well, they'll get the reward. That's how it works.
Yeah.
Okay. Next up, we have a plot twist, which the chat gets to decide. So, the 3 plot twists that we get to choose from are...
Hold on. Let me get a poll for this one.
All right. Let me know when you're ready.
Yes.
Okay, the 3 cards are Greed, Save the Day, and... Ooh, interesting. Okay. The last card is Not As It Seems.
Ooh.
So those things again are Greed, Save the Day, and Not As It Seems. And the chat gets to pick which plot twist it is, as well as who gets the heroic action. If no one picks, then I'll roll it at random. All right. Going back to the donations, we have a $20 donation, which is a natural 20 to a person of your choice, a $50 donation, which is a magic item to a player of your choice, or an increase to the difficulty of the encounter that our group is fighting, or the $100 secret menu item, which for today will be a curse. Now, for those of you who do not know, I have very, very dear friends of mine from a channel known as Dingo Doodles, and I have on my person a huge list of curses for the big old massive sum of $100, which not only comes with my undying love for you, but it will also afford you the ability to curse as many members of the team as you would like. That is correct. You can curse 1, you can curse 2, you can curse 3, you can curse every single player. And then we will roll randomly to see what curses have afflicted our heroes.
Is Scratch included?
Scratch is not included. Scratch is the goodest boy.
Yay! He's the goodest boy.
All right. Well, that brings us to the end of all the notifications. I feel like we've done a good job. Well done, everyone. Thanks for coming. We hope you had a great time. We'll see you guys next week, right? Yeah.
Yeah, I guess.
Yeah. All right.
No.
Actually, you know what? That wasn't too bad. We actually went through them all pretty quick. All right.
Yeah.
It
You got
does
to
not.
that 7 minutes early.
That's true. It doesn't seem like we had any votes for who gets the heroic action. So last call for that. And if we don't get a nomination for the heroic action by the time we get started, we'll ooh, not as it seems. Done. That is there. If we don't get a nomination, I will roll randomly if we get started. So nice try.
Marcus. Like, I didn't even say Mark or the new character's name. It's you
Cass,
just
you
said
can
me.
you can totally be the deciding vote
You
because
could
you
be
are
the
the
deciding
only
vote.
one that's not us in chat right now.
That's true. That's true. There you go.
Do it.
Not
time on
Marcus.
screen, don't know
Lucas.
enough to vote.
That's
Scorpion?
okay. Crunchy,
Scor-
I had written down what it is that the person gets. I can drop it again.
So Scorpion,
like.
here's the thing. Hi. First of all, welcome in. Don't worry about it. That's it. See these people next to you? Judge them entirely based on whatever mood swings in your favor. You might just look at them and go, "Hey, I hate your face," and then just decide that person gets a hero point. Whatever. It does not bother me in the slightest. Okay, you do you, and we'll love you all the same. That's how it goes.
They can also roll for it.
You can also roll for it. All right. So anyway. Now.
You're awesome, Michael.
Thank you.
We're here to we pay to suffer.
That's true. You all know what this is about.
Uh-huh.
All right.
We came prepared.
Good. So, we return once again to the lands of Iobaria, a frozen wasteland to the far east of the northern continent of Avestan in the world of Galarian. Now, over the last few months, things have gone strange in Galarian. Portals have begun to open all over the world, exuding frost and snow from the icy lands of Irison. Our group of heroes traveled through one of these portals and discovered that the queen, a woman by the name of Elvana, was supposed to be replaced by another daughter of the Baba Yaga, a powerful witch who rules over the land of Irison and has a daughter replace the rulership every cycle. Heralded by 3 riders, the black, the red, and the white. But this year, no such coming of the Baba Yaga. Plots have been made and the queen is still in charge. Our heroes need to find the Baba Yaga and return the natural order before it is too late and the world is ensnared in ice and snow. Kyrie has adopted the responsibility and the honor of being the White Rider. Cromwell has taken the mantle of the Red for himself. But as though cursed, the Black Rider has changed across many hands during the course of this adventure, starting with an elderly man whom the group had met, who had suffered a fatal wound and passed his powers on to Kichiro, a Kitsune samurai that was traveling with the group at the time. Very recently, Kichiro unfortunately met his end in the flames of an angry witch fire, an undead who was burned at the stake. As Kichiro perished in the flames, he passed the power of the Black Rider on to another member of the group, a blacksmith dragonborn by the name of Jet, who also, very shortly, within an hour, I believe, found his end as well at the end of an axe belonging to a frost giant. Before the power could pass again, however, alas, magic armors and swords and other abilities afforded to the Black Rider seemed to fade and disappear. As Makar, you stand over the body of your dearly departed friend, your hand feeling the warmth leave his body. You do not feel the power of the Black Rider. You do not feel much of anything, in fact. You take a moment. You're not sure if you're supposed to have felt anything. But now, as you see the color starting to fade from the armor that Jet was wearing, and his face start to, I guess, have a certain serenity about it, you realize that he is gone, and he has taken the power of the rider with him.
Would he have gone back to looking like Jet from before, or
No,
is he
he's-
still a Dragonborn?
No, he still appears very much like a Dragonborn.
Okay.
All right. Your companion is dead.
yeah.
The four of you are in the chamber of Artrosa, Hag Coven's dungeon. The last known whereabouts of the Baba Yaga was supposedly somewhere here, and once you find evidence, you may be able to use that power to retrieve her and bring her back. But at this rate, at what cost?
Makar just turns Jet's head, or kind of lays it back down as I kind of went to check, and I close his eyes and just kind of place my hand on his chest and kind of say a little prayer to Serenray.
All right.
And I just sit there kind of hoping, like, I don't feel anything, but I'm kind of just letting the prayer happen, hoping maybe someone will speak up about what's going on. And I just say I can't feel anything.
Well, the exact methods of the armors are somewhat of a mystery.
Mm-hmm.
We know he was fighting for his family, so
Mm-hmm.
I find it fair that we do that for him now.
For sure. We have no way to bring him back to Kichiro right now, so we'll have to leave him here and bring him back if
We have our
possible.
giant friend lurking in the shadows. Perhaps he can watch over him.
I'm not certain he's a friend, and I don't know much about this guy,
You
but
recall
they
the
do like
Neutral?
to eat smaller things.
you
That's
recall
true.
the two-headed Etin that guards this room.
Right.
A large, aspiring witch that you had encountered in the previous, the previous instance of reaching this room. Initially, when you entered, he accepted and responded well to the fact that you were indeed heralds to the Baba Yaga. But when you brought the corpse of one of the giants that resides in this dungeon, dead and slain by your hand into this room, the friendliness seemed to have faded. While they're not hostile towards you, they are certainly not so much your friend any further.
Mm-hmm.
Which is the only reason I'm not going and stabbing a corpse, just so you know.
Since when has that
Because he got
stopped you?
real upset about it.
So yeah, what we can only do we bring Jet's
Could
body
we,
with us, or
Could we have the map, please?
No.
Right, I'm going home.
you are home, Tim.
Damn it.
Damn it.
All right.
Where is Rill's frozen ass body nearby?
Rill's body was back at the
yeah.
lab we were at.
Yeah, Rill's body is back with Kichiro's,
Yeah.
Okay.
which is where Scratch is as well.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
At Makar, you are getting that.
Oh, it's me?
Well,
Okay.
it might be a bit strange, but we did only unblock the passage so that we could rejoin each other. We could always block the passage behind us again.
True.
We could always go through the door, and when we come back, that way, Gura won't be able to get this body or get that Jet. I think that'd be better if we don't want Gura to get him. We have to move forward anyway, so.
Yes, unfortunately, there isn't much we can do for Jet at this present moment. We should, well,
He was cut in
press
half,
on
right?
somewhat. We might find a more suitable location to rest him.
Yeah.
Jet was indeed bisected, cleaved in twain by a giant axe.
Does make him easy to transport.
Yeah, I say
Glad you
let's
said
move
it
him
so I
to the
didn't have
next
to.
room. I'm down for moving him to the next room. As we grab the legs and the upper torso.
Alright. Grabbing your friend, you begin to make your way down the corridor, back through the flight of stairs. You step over the fresh pool of blood that was once your ally, mixing and intermingling with the frost giant blood as you make your way forward. As you find the door, it creaks open. The smell of mold and mildew permeates from beyond the door here as you begin to make your way northbound. As you get higher and higher, as this pathway slopes upwards, you eventually hear dripping coming from an open cave, as well as the sound of pipes.
Like musical pipes or water pipes?
Musical pipes.
So yeah, like dripping or like Phantom of the Opera.
There's just
What
water
is the
dripping
difference
on
between
pipes.
dripping and Phantom of the Opera?
Pipes like organ pipes or pipes like sewer
Yeah,
pipes.
I would say pipes that drip or pipes that you play music on,
Right.
like a pipe organ.
You know what? Give me a second. Wouldn't you call that an organ? Why would you call that a pipe?
It's a pipe organ.
Yeah, but would you call
where the music comes from are called pipes.
Yeah, but would you call a pipe organ a pipe
Sir.
for short?
I may pay to get beat up here, but I also pay to give you shit.
Yeah, I know, but I
Yeah.
feel like
I say if you got a pipe organ, you've got bagpipes, which you could also refer
Yeah,
to as
no-
pipes.
Oh,
I mean,
that's
there are
true.
options
That's
here.
true.
Oh yeah, true.
All
true,
right.
true. I see.
We
I'll
need
play.
specifics.
I'll
Okay,
play.
so
I'll play bagpipes.
What everyone is trying to grill you on,
Yeah.
Jack, is
Yeah.
specifically, are the pipes attached to anything else?
Please tell me we hear bagpipes echoing through this damn cave.
windpipes.
That's what
That
I
would
want to
be
hear.
amazing.
That would be hilarious.
Oh,
That
yeah,
would be
absolutely.
some torture right there.
Oh yeah, 100%. You hear.
And then we all died.
Well, unfortunately, you're all wrong, which immediately makes you all lose initiative on your rolls. Because what I meant was the pipes that you line up and hit with sandals like they do for the Blue Man Group. And
You went
that's
songophone.
yeah, exactly.
Oh,
Okay.
dude. Like,
so shame. What a
PVC
terrible shame.
pipes.
As we're walking into this chamber.
to be fair, I didn't
It's
say
really
anything.
funny.
Do I lose initiative?
It's really funny too because the more shit I get, it's really weird. I've got this really weird system where the more pissed off I get at my players, the higher CRs I throw in. It's amazing.
That was all
It's this
about me.
really interesting system of management. It's like my stress and my blood pressure goes up with the CR of the encounter. Wild.
So what you're saying is it's not like the Phantom of the Opera.
No, I'm more saying that I think it's more likely just pipes as you would expect from like pan pipes and the like.
I'm saying it.
Yeah, no, I
we actually go
legitimately I
into
thought you meant like sewer pipes. That's why I was asking.
Sure.
Why would there be a sewer here?
Why would half of this shit be here?
You're in a statue.
Magic, that's why.
It's called fantasy, Makar.
I know.
Fantasy.
I mean,
I think
to be fair,
Veteran, the dungeon delver, should be able to answer that question of why stuff
Also,
is here.
by the way, for the people who are in chat trying to find some entertainment here, you know, I do have a story. There is a plot here. It will go forward at some point when my players allow me to. But in the meantime, please go grab a snack, you know, get a drink, you know, come back, stretch your legs a bit.
This happens
Grab a-
every week, just so you all know. Dad gets over our shit every single week.
Grab
and
a
we
pipe.
don't
No.
know.
I'm more than happy to. But I do have really cool settings, amazing atmosphere, great music, all lined up. And I am patient as fuck because I work with kids, and I'm very used to this behavior. So you know, I'm good.
Thank you, Crunchy Scorpion. You're my new favorite.
Sure. Thank you. See, now look what you've done. You've tried to validate
Perhaps more
this.
interesting, says chat.
I swear, it's just saying. True GM energy.
Speaking of the pipes. You hear the beckoning pipes coming from further up ahead.
Ooh.
As you do,
Hmm.
in front of you is a sight you didn't expect to find deep in the alcoves of a witch's den.
Sounds like a tavern.
No. A natural cave that is warm, humid, and though the water is stagnant and has this kind of grotesque smell, water vapor and wisps of light float and dance above the surface of the water. Swampy morasses of fungus grow in various places, and large piles of mushrooms growing on logs seem to be floating in amidst the fluid that fills this room. As a slow trickling of hot spring water comes in from the wall and lands in the center of this pool, you see that there's a creature that seems to be here, playing the pipe and very merrily floating above the surface of the water, aloft by two massive wings. Figure you see is this. A horned individual with goat legs and bat-like wings.
Looks a
That's
bit like
cool.
Stephen.
All right. This is what you see.
Okay.
As well as a
so-
strange liquid with logs floating past.
Can somebody remind me? So before, remember we had that area where there were the three different things around the Baba Yaga's hut, and we had to defeat each of them. One of them was at a lake.
Yeah.
Were they
Yeah.
not playing music?
No.
No. Okay.
well, the one was.
Wasn't that
Okay.
the guy in the
Just
stone?
not that
though?
one.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, I'm saying is that possible? That's what's happening here, just with different things.
I mean, it's
Elements.
possible. This guy looks rather happy though.
As he
None of the other ones.
As
happy.
you talk about him, his song comes to an end, and he sees you, and he gestures and says, "Ah, weary explorers, please come forth. Step
Can I
into
study him?
step into the cavern. Come, do be not afraid."
So we just doing it? Okay.
Yeah. I mean,
I'm not afraid. Ask me
invited us.
questions.
The
I'm
the
gonna stay
water
right
itself,
here in the entrance. You guys have fun.
yeah, the water itself doesn't come higher than say your like kneecaps for most of you. As you approach, he says, "New travelers. Very unlikely we see guests of your type coming through here. It's been quite some time, and, well, I'm always happy to meet new people. Allow me to introduce myself. I am Porifane, a bard of sorts. And who might you be?"
Well, yes, it is quite interesting to meet you here, Polyphane. It's not exactly a major
Sorry,
thoroughfare.
Porifane.
Puri
shit.
Fane?
Yes.
Ah,
Like,
I'm sticking towards the exit.
P-O-R-Y.
well,
Um,
I am
Sure.
Cromwell. These are my companions. And,
It is,
well, I suppose to cut a long story short, we are looking for the Baba Yaga.
He turns and he says, "And what business would you have with the Baba Yaga?"
only
Business.
fondness. We,
Well, not business as such. It's more
Can I look?
that she's missing.
Can I look down the stairwell and see what I can see?
No, I'm in a conversation. You can wait.
Yeah. Well, see, but last time I tried to be polite and wait, and then you were like, "But this is happening instantly," and I was like, "Okay, well, I was going to do it before."
Yeah,
While you
because-
were in the middle of a conversation, but I'm not an asshole.
because here's the crazy thought. We're not in a video game. If you want, you can go down the corridor to have a look at what's down there.
No, I want to look around the corner and see it, but I can see them.
Cool. You stick your head around the corner. You see what's on the
It's
map. You see a
darkness.
flight of stairs.
I'm pretty sure we've only got like a 60-foot dark vision, which is why you have
Yeah, I can see. I don't know. Is this a wall?
All right, here's the thing. You
The-
see Jack and shit, and Jack left town.
Okay, cool.
All right.
And we're
Shit
standing
still in your pants.
So,
Well, I'm gonna half keep watch down there just in case.
Yes, so not business exactly, but rather that she has been missing for some time.
We were heard that this is the last place she was at, and we're trying to see where she might have gone from here.
yes, no, she hasn't been here in, well, quite a while, though I wouldn't be the one to know. You would need to ask the maiden, the mother, and the crone. They're the keepers of the Artrosan ruins. They would know more than any.
Do you
The
think that
what,
they'd
sorry?
be
The maiden, the mother, and the crone. They're
Oh.
three who reside over the Artrosan dungeons, and, well,
Oh, I see.
anything that happens here does so at their behest. This is the realm of Kagriel, the maiden mother. Oh, sorry, the maiden.
The maiden.
Do you know if there's some ones who want the Baba Yaga back as well?
Oh, but of course, they adore the Baba Yaga, as does everyone within the walls of
Okay, good.
Artrosa.
And what exactly are you doing here other than playing a song?
Oh, me?
I mean, they live here,
well,
don't they?
sorry?
I said, oh, they live here, don't they?
Well, of
Like-
sorts. I work here. You see, it is my job to
Oh.
offer rest, respite, healing, and restoration to all those who are guests to the Baba Yaga.
Oh. I mean, that is quite fortunate. We were just looking for a place to do that.
I feel like whoever has, excuse me, sense motive should do that. Oh my god.
I was about to ask if I could use sense motive to
You
see if
okay,
this dude
Kelly?
is being truthful or not.
Sure. Anyone who would like to may make a sense motive check.
Oh, I'm not trained. I can't.
You don't need to be trained to do sense motive.
Oh, okay. Well, I have a 0 because my wisdom is cursed.
Just wow. I don't know
8.
shit.
Don't know shit.
Normally I have a +1. Never mind. That's still a no crap. Whoa.
Kyrie knows everything.
Does she now?
She's not even looking.
It's a natural fucking 20, sir.
Yeah.
Looking down the
Yeah, it
hallway.
is.
But it's unfortunately Pathfinder first edition, and we don't crit on skills.
Oh, I'm so sad. Well, I at least know more than most of you.
That's true.
Half of
You
you.
know more than me,
Um,
that's for sure.
This person is beaming with a bright and warm and welcoming smile. This person doesn't seem to have a shred of dishonesty about them.
Okay, everyone has a shred of dishonesty, sir.
Not according to this.
Okay.
And not according to you even. The only weapon he has on his person is a short bow. However, even his quiver is kind of like off to the side. This person is not prepared for combat, if that makes sense. This person is
Yeah.
more, able to do it if push comes to shove, like if, they have rowdy guests, but this
They're
person
just having a
is-
good time.
Yeah, he is here. He's having a good time.
Yeah.
I don't suppose you would be able to introduce us to the maiden.
Oh, well, I'm unfortunately bound by my duties to stay here within this room, but I mean,
Hmm.
I do get timed breaks, and mine would be coming up in about an hour or so. If you waited with me, and if you wanted to wait, I'd be more than happy to do an introduction.
Yeah, I'd be fine to wait for a bit.
Well,
What
since
do you
you
guys
offer
think?
travelers rest and respite, I don't suppose you have any. I'm not quite sure how to put it. Storage lockers for bodies.
Not
Oh, yes,
storage
of course.
locker. I would
Do
say
you have
you have
do you have a body?
it's a friend of
Yes,
ours.
unfortunately.
Oh, I'm terribly sorry. I wish that our healings were strong enough to help mend your friend, but unfortunately they do not. Here.
Is there a way to at least mend his body? Like he won't like oh you
we-
said no mending. Okay.
Yes, but
Yeah.
well, here, if you place him amongst the plants here, they'll protect him. She gestures over at at like what looks to be a large clump of assorted mushrooms and the like nearby.
Okay, they look like friendly mushrooms.
Thank you.
Taking the body over, do you place it onto the lump?
Yep.
Yeah.
All right.
I'll take one half, you take the other half.
As you do so, you place the body onto the fungus. It starts to grow over the body, enwrapping it in vines and the like, and making almost like this makeshift cocoon of sorts. However, I need a perception check from Makar and Cromwell.
16.
Oh. Ooh, that was close.
Jeez.
Cromwell,
Plus 16.
as you place the body in, you notice that there are several other pods nearby. One of them seems to have a catfolk, barely conscious, just kind of nestled in amongst the fungus themselves. They do not look like they're having a good time.
Oh, right.
It looks like
Uh.
they're slipping in and out of consciousness and fighting an angry dream.
Oh, okay. Curious. It appears that your guest over here is restless.
Ah, yes. Do not worry about those guests. Let's just say that we try not to abide by too many troublemakers in the dungeon.
What
There-
did he do?
Well, you see, the healing properties of the mushrooms here are quite formidable, but they must be used here and cannot be cultivated anywhere else. He tried to steal these mushrooms for themselves, and now he is being taught a lesson.
I see.
He's being what?
Taught
Not
a
a
lesson.
lesson.
Taught a lesson. Okay. I thought you said like court a lesson, and I was like, what the
That
fuck
I
is that?
also heard that.
Sorry, yeah, no. That's me.
No, you're fine. I
Australian.
just wanted to make sure it wasn't just, I don't know big words sometimes.
Mm.
Inconceivable.
Well, please make yourselves comfortable. I know the water may be a little bit.
Just if anyone else is interested, that story checks out for Cromwell. I don't know if anyone else wants to do more investigation with this cat that's struggling in a cocoon that's probably been eaten alive.
Can I make a? Have I seen any of Poryphane's kind of like before?
If you didn't know better, you would say he is definitely a satyr, and you can tell that just
Yeah.
from appearance. But the wings, the blackness of the fur on his hooves, he definitely is. He's definitely got some sort of corruption to him. Maybe fiendish of some nature.
Like, didn't Vectron know these parts, or is a experienced dungeoneer? Does that story check out for him?
Beckron's not come to this area of the dungeon before, but if anyone would like to, you may make a
Say
survival
dungeoneering.
check.
Ah, damn it. Okay.
You can do dungeoneering if you'd
Hey,
like.
what, sorry?
Oh
I'll
wait,
do
my survival
dungeoneering.
is higher.
I'll do
A
dungeoneering.
survival or a what?
So, dungeoneering.
Dungeoneering.
Ooh.
All right, Makar. With your dungeoneering knowledge, none of these fungus seem unfamiliar to you. While that isn't a problem per se, you know that none of these mushrooms have any healing properties.
They're more like, I'm gonna guess it's like a sapping quality. Like it heals something else.
No, they're just regular old,
Oh, okay.
everyday, like mushrooms. Like the
Just
properties
say-
that you know, it's like they
Yeah.
are just mushrooms. Also, welcome in
You-
Lee1151. Lee asks, so Beckerin run off yet?
I just say you're lying about the mushrooms. These don't
She's-
heal. I've seen these before.
Well, most remedial medicine requires the hands of an experienced herbologist. It's not any one of these individual mushrooms that causes healing, but the waters themselves that nurture from the nutrients from all around you.
In the water?
You're an herbologist?
Well, the person who created it is.
Well, you said if we come back in an hour, you'll be off duty.
Yes, indeed.
Very well.
All right. We could wait an hour and
Unless
then
anyone else has anything else they want to do here.
I'm just trying to think of what I can do here.
wouldn't we just rest here for an hour?
Well, we might as well check out what's down here.
Well,
What
okay,
about the
so he
one-
said that this cat folk was trying to steal the mushrooms, right?
Yes.
Yes.
And
How long
cultivate
has he-
somewhere
Did he
else.
not also, as soon as we walked in, offer us that same healing, or was that just
No.
a general
This is
welcome? This
something
place
separate.
heals.
No, he didn't say that. He said he offers healing and respite to
Gotcha.
travelers.
Okay, so why didn't he offer it to this dude? Was he just not around?
Well,
It's a
apparently
bit
this
stupid.
guy was trying to steal these mushrooms that don't actually do anything.
He said these mushrooms aren't allowed to be cultivated anywhere else, and this cat folk is trying to steal them and for himself to do that.
Okay.
And now he's been punished and taught a lesson.
How long
Um,
has he been here for?
Not long. Few hours, maybe?
How long does this punishment take?
A few days.
Boy,
Are
is he
you-
strict.
Are you certain he'll survive that long?
Oh, yes. I'm sure. As I said, the healing waters do wonders.
Does anyone here have medical knowledge to make sure that that's even remotely true?
I mean, it's possible that some
Is there like a
school
medicine
pathologist.
check?
It's the way you described it is more like holistic medicine, not actual
Oh, heal.
medicine.
I don't have heal.
I more mean like, is he on the verge of death?
You said, Cromwell,
yes,
you said he was in
he looked
pain?
like he was slipping in and out of consciousness, like in a bad dream, struggling.
So if he's already been here for a few hours, shouldn't he be not doing that?
Yeah, if he's in pain, yeah. I take out my shears and I cut the pod.
He says, "Whoa, whoa, whoa! What are you doing?"
Well, he's in pain.
Yamakar,
You said
what are
this
you
was supposed
doing?
to heal him.
I
No,
know.
he said he's supposed to punish
Oh.
him.
He looks like
Several
he's
times.
drowning.
He's not. His head is above water. Please do not
Oh.
do not interfere with the process. He looks at you
Well,
again.
Cromwell, you and I are.
Are you really here as guests of the Baba Yaga?
Yes. Look at them. Look at the red armor and the white armor of
You seem
the knights.
ill at ease for someone who is welcomed here. You act suspicious, cautious.
How so?
Well, that one keeps eyeballing and keeping watch over this room. You whisper and mutter in plain sight, and just now you attempted to free the person who I told you was an enemy. This, you can understand my confusion at your behaviors.
Yes, I'm sorry. It's just you said it was punishment, but normally punishment doesn't involve pain and suffering, like torture.
Did you just say that?
Yeah.
I'm trying to keep a straight face, Neil.
I know.
I really fucking am.
And I'm trying my best
Neil!
to help this new character
Neil,
to show up sooner.
I know, but what the
Yeah.
fuck are you on about?
I
Yes.
don't even know.
Punishment does not involve pain and torture. What?
Suffering.
Put him in a timeout, okay?
Oh my god.
Oh my god, Neil.
Makar,
Ah,
Makar,
sweet mercy.
Makar.
So I could just put a junior next to
Makar!
my name and be that'll be my fourth character, right?
Yeah, that's true. That's true.
Oh my
Quick
god,
question.
Makar.
If I open this, will it kill his character?
No.
Bro,
Oh my god,
answer. Good lord.
Makar!
What? I'm sorry.
Bring your ass over here. This gentleman has given us no reason to doubt anything that he's saying.
I'm sorry.
And if this, what the hell do I, person? Is person like offensive? No, like seriously, I don't know.
He's a satyr. He would,
Satyr.
like I said, from clear
Satyr
appearances,
bat.
like satyrs are.
No, the a cat folk.
Oh, the catfolk. Yeah. Yeah. You don't know anything about the catfolk. Actually, what I would say you would know about catfolk in general is they tend to be very nomadic tribes, which makes sense as to why they might be in Iobaria. From what you've seen, there are lots of centaurs, lots of giants who are also nomads. So it makes sense that if tribes are very common in this place, they would be catfolk.
Okay, so
sorry, poor
she'll say if the catfolk took a misstep, then what they're going through is their own fault. AKA, shut up so we can move somewhere out of this dude's earshot so we can actually talk.
All right. I look to Porifane and I just say, I'm very sorry, Porifane. We've never been here before. Unfamiliar space. There was a slime back there that was trying to make us jump off a cliff.
Oh yes, no, that a nasty.
A
Bit of
little on
business, that
edge.
one. Yeah. Oh, I'm terribly sorry. I didn't realize you were under the influence of the emotion ooze.
Very much so.
One of the concoctions that got loose. We've been trying to. Well, some people have been trying to find it for some time. Well, I'm glad that you found your way here. Well, please
If you're
come.
looking for it, it's back in that crevice, in that crack, the ravine thingy.
I'll be
Down the
sure.
hallway up the stairs.
Well, I'm sure that that when when we go and speak with Kaigriel, I'm sure she would appreciate that knowledge as well. In the meantime, why don't you sit a while,
Okay.
soak your feet.
I think
Well, we may come back and soak our feet shortly, but otherwise we'll see you when you're.
Well,
free from
Kaigriel
your duty.
is in that next room if you're
Oh.
heading that way.
oh yeah.
And
Thank
if you
you very
wanted me to
much.
do the introduction, well, I mean, it'd be a little pointless if you went there now.
I see. Well, I mean, we could head back this way and we'll see you when you're off work.
Are you sure you?
Do a little
Are you
explaining.
sure you don't want to stay? As he says this,
Uh-oh.
eeny, meeny, miny, moe.
Cromwell comes back out.
Oh?
Let's go with.
Knew I should have done the jacket. Knew I should have done the jacket.
You should just always do the jacket.
All right, Makar.
Uh-oh.
I only have
You
3
rolled a
charges.
natural 1 on your saving throw. Would you like to use your
Ah.
hero point to roll again?
Is that good or bad?
Yeah, I don't know. Well, I mean, what's the roll for? Is it wisdom? Oh, wait, I have a plus
None
6.
your
so-
business.
Yep. Yeah, I'll roll it. I'll re-roll that.
All right.
You might need it for what comes next.
Yeah!
Well, that's a little different.
All right. Now I just need to check one thing real quick just to make sure.
He doesn't have any jinx points.
Okay. All right.
Someone was asking for your YouTube channel to watch past
Yep.
episodes.
Oh yes, absolutely. This is mid campaign. Yeah, bear in mind it is a long haul, and we are a no rush campaign. So it is on Dead Aussie Gamer Live, which is one of the there's a whole thing. I should really go
But
back
you can
and
watch YouTube in 2 times speed.
yeah. If you watch yeah. So if we do need to go back
Watching it in
and
an hour.
I don't know, Calindria, have we been keeping a playlist of this stuff? I don't know. I feel like we
No.
okay. I know we started.
I mean, yeah,
one.
we can add them. I know we have.
We've done a bunch of
We
them.
have
When you say that, homie?
You've done a bunch of them.
I mean, we went through before and established playlists for all this stuff. So as long as these are being added to those, then yes.
Okay. So there are playlists. If you want to start from the beginning, then by the time you get to where we stop doing that, we'll probably have the rest.
Do you
of it.
want to be sad about Grax dying?
But yes. Yeah.
Spoilers, Neil. God.
Right?
God,
Jeez.
I know,
Neil.
right? Oh.
Here's a list of all the people that died. Have fun.
Well,
All
I
the
know I'm
people
playing
who
a new
died,
character right
died. Anyway,
now.
for those of you who
He
don't
could have
know,
left on his own adventure.
so for those of
True.
you who don't know, as I'd like to remind
Rewind
people
that.
on occasion, we are Patreons. We are well, actually, none of us are professional actors. I say that facetiously because I am a professional actor, but you know what I mean. Like we're not a show. We're cool people having cool games. That's the vibe.
Yeah.
So yeah, if you have any questions about the campaign and show, please ask Crunchy. We are always happy to answer questions and explore things with our audience. Like I said, very interactive here. All right, Makar. Porrifanes looks to you and says, "Are you sure you won't stay a while? I mean, I think you would really get a lot of benefit if you stayed and soaked in the waters." Especially after dealing with the ooze.
I think I'm okay.
Vectron's going to take another step back away from the
Just
water. He hasn't gone in
emotional
yet.
damage.
And he's going to take one step back because this guy is really pushing that water hard.
Okay, now I'm gonna do the jacket.
All right, what do you do with the jacket?
I'm just letting it apply the ooze shit on it. poison, excuse me, yes.
Sure. All right. Well,
Spectrum
He-
stepping back, or is he still staying there?
no, he'll stay there.
I took a step back away from the water, yes, because I don't want any of it on me.
He floats around and says, "All right. Well, I suppose I'll see you when you return."
We'll see you in an hour.
We'll be
All
back.
right. Kyrie, stop right there.
Yep.
All right. Let's try a couple of things real quick.
Like death?
Can I get everyone except for Kyrie to make me a perception check?
Cool.
All right.
Oh. Oh.
Pretty good. Ooh, that is pretty good.
I thought that was a bad good. Like, good, yes. It's all coming together.
Could still be.
All right. Okay. That's not right. Sorry, let me try that again. It actually did my modifier. That's...
Kyrie is going, well, he seemed pleasant right before she dies.
25. All right. Cromwell.
Yes.
So, there is a moment where, as you're moving, you're trying to make haste. What is your flat-footed AC, Kyrie?
It is 18.
18. Ooh, I don't like that. Let's see. Okay, well, I'll keep going here then. 1. How many do you have? Nope, not you, not you. You. All right. As you are making your way away from the edge of the water, something wriggles and slides up the side of your leg. As it does so, you are struck and need to make me a fortitude save as you are pulled into the water.
Alright. Not great.
That is a failure. You may re-roll if you would like. A plus
Nah,
4
let's see what's
will not
happening.
help you. Not very well. You are paralyzed
Oh gosh.
for...
That's bad condition.
Jesus.
You are paralyzed for 12 rounds.
Whoa.
12 rounds.
Hey, at
You
least
are
I got the
dead.
jacket thing off, so if somebody hits me on the jacket, they have to do their shit too.
All right. As the tendril grabs you and pulls you underwater. Super dangerous. As yeah, I see Dr. Nobody in Boston. Welcome in, and Variants of Strife, also good. Yep. All the stuff is about to happen in a bad way. But Cromwell, you hear the sudden, very subtle splash of water. It could easily have been mistaken for Kyrie leaving the water, but it seemed a little off for you. As you turn around, you do not see Kyrie.
Oh. That is odd. Although she is good at hiding. You coming, Kyrie?
No response.
Yeah. All right. I'm looking for Kyrie. Where are you?
I'm paralyzed, not grappled, right?
You are grappled
Well, you're
and
under the-
paralyzed.
Okay.
How clear is the
then
water,
creature,
actually?
Then the creature undergoes petrification every round.
Well, it would,
Ooh.
at least it would, if it wasn't immune to petrification.
That's sexy.
All right.
Is this
do you
like
see-
super clear water? Can we see Kyrie under the water, or
It is
do I
not
need to
super
roll
clear water.
I doubt it. Yeah.
Okay. I'm looking for Kyrie.
Oh, actually, it might not be immune to paralysis. Hold on, let me check. I have to look up plant traits. While I'm
Petrification.
while I'm
Is that
looking up
Petrification, yeah.
paralysis?
petrification. Okay, let me have a look at plant traits. and then I will get back to you. All right, Neil, what are you doing?
I'm looking for Kyrie.
Make a perception check.
Ah, freaking 9.
You're like, oh, pretty water.
You don't see anything.
I
Let's
don't see Kyrie anywhere, but she was literally right behind us, wasn't she?
Is your effect a poison effect?
I don't know. It's the armor.
Yes, then it is a poison effect. It is immune to
Okay.
poison. Okay. Yep, you turn around, Makai, and you do not see her. You even look around the corner as you peek your head over, and she's gone.
I don't suppose you've seen our friend anywhere.
Oh,
Porifane.
Porifane says, oh, yes, no, she went that way for some reason. He points towards the other door.
Sense motive.
Yep, you may make a sense motive checks if you would like.
That is an 18. That is way better than me. That is also way better than me.
All right.
This is how I die.
Oh my.
Seems to be telling the truth. She must have gone down that way.
I will have a look.
Oh.
Any sign of it?
You look down and no, you do not see any sign of Kyrie. Make an intelligence check here. And at this point, I will also get Kyrie to make me a fortitude save.
Okay.
Just Cromwell or for the intelligence?
Yes, just oh well, actually any of you can make the intelligence check. Bectrin.
Okay.
Yeah.
What do you do as you are as you like sort of enter into this area?
I'm actually going to have him go the opposite way just to sort of see if there are any like alcoves or anything that maybe she got pulled into or slipped into or anything like that.
You begin to look around to see if you can find it. Unfortunately, there are no alcoves. This is a singular room. With our intelligence checks, Makar, as you come around the room, you realize that there's no water on the steps leading down. If Kyrie had gone down here, she would have still left signs of coming through this area and heading further down.
Oh, this whole room is like filled with water, right?
Yes.
Kind of, okay. I just say there are no footprints. There are no watery footprints.
Stealthy.
I'll have a look under the water just around this area, see if I can see anything. Just like stick my head under.
You can't see anything. It's very, very cloudy. But let's get everyone to make a perception check again as we enter the next round. Now, Kyrie, unfortunately, as you have failed your fortitude save, you, being paralyzed while underwater, begin to drown.
Ooh.
That gives you a straight up...
Holy...
That brings you straight up to 0 hit points, and you are staggered.
Yep.
All right. Let's see how well this does. Oh, Jesus. All right. Again, you look around. You do not see any sign of Kyrie in the water.
Sorry, I'm seeing
All right.
Vectrin like accidentally step on me.
It's true.
He doesn't know you're there. He's walking
It'd
around.
be great. It'd be great if he just
So you said
accidentally
the
fucking
water's like
stepped on
about
me.
knee height, right?
Yes, correct.
So
All right,
I'm just
Kyrie-
gonna Vectrin's just gonna walk around and like he's just trying to feel for anything under the water with his legs as he's walking around.
Sure.
Yeah, I'll
yes.
just stomp around in the water since I can't see anything.
Shit. No, we're not. Yep. All right. As you begin to stomp around. Let's go. Here we go. As you begin to stomp around and look, let's go for another perception check, please. And Kyrie, can I get another fortitude save, please? Por favor.
Hey, that wasn't terrible.
Okay. With our perception checks, let's see how we do. Jesus. Cromwell. All right.
Oh, I see it.
Cromwell, by the skin of your chinny chin chin, you feel something brush up against your leg.
I'll grab it and pull it out, whatever. I don't know what it is.
All right. As you try to do so, make a combat maneuver. CMB.
Okay.
Your target
I
number
have
is.
improved.
Oh, that's fine. You don't need to worry about the attack of opportunity, but you do need to beat a 9.
Okay.
Sorry, you do need to beat a 24.
But the improved grab does give me a +2 though.
Sure.
If it's
You can have
grappled.
the plus. Yeah, you can have the +2.
Sweet. Combat maneuver. There we go. That's a pretty good roll.
That's pretty good. All right. You pull up the unconscious Kyrie from beneath the waves.
Oh, here she is.
All right. As you do so, Kyrie doesn't seem to be able to move. Kyrie, you are still conscious as you are pulled up by Cromwell, but are unable to move.
I'm still calling this thing an asshole in my mind, just so you're all aware.
Excellent. You can
Didn't we get gifted with some kind of telepathic communication at one point?
I feel like you guys know that Kyrie is thinking this, with how much she has said it.
Everyone except Vectrin, because he just met her like a day ago.
Yeah, but she's still definitely called things assholes since then.
That's true. She did call the giant an asshole a few times.
This
I like the
doesn't
party
seem like
fame.
a good place to have a sleep, Kyrie. I'll haul her out of the water.
All right. As you
I like
begin to pull, her out of the water, you watch as these large leathery wings from whatever his name is, Parifane, moves forward and says, "Oh no, is your friend all right?"
I'm not sure yet. If we get her out of the water, we'll find out.
He reaches into his bags. Here, some
Is
medicine.
Is it much of like a heal check to see like if she's alive? Or I can
Yes.
tell she's-
Make a heal check to see if she's
She
alive.
went that way, fucking liar. Again, in her head.
Yeah,
We
10.
die all the time from eating mysterious.
She looks. You definitely can tell there's a paralytic effect here. You cannot tell if she's okay or not.
Right.
Look, here, please. He hands a potion, a bright red one, to Cromwell and says, "Use this." Ignore the music.
I love the look on your face right now. Like, do I do this?
Well, what is it?
It's a healing potion.
I'm sure we have. What I was doing, I was looking through my inventory. I'm sure we got a bunch of potions off.
Jet.
No, not Jet.
He had some, but
Ichiro?
Yeah, off Kichiro.
Yeah,
And I think
I
Kyrie
took
had
everything.
the
It's all on me.
Yeah. So, but I'm sure one of them was a healing potion. Right? There was plenty of them.
Well,
I have two
we have one
of
rule.
light
If
wounds.
it's not on your character sheet, we don't have it.
It is. It's on mine. It's just on mine, not
Yeah.
theirs.
That's true, but
No, but
Cromwell
that's what
does
I
not
meant.
have
To,
it.
but I
But
know
here-
that she's got them all.
Oh, you know that Kyrie's got them all?
Yes, because I literally said at the time where everyone was like, "Who's going to take them?" I said, "You do, Kyrie."
Yeah, very well. All right, you can siphon through her. You can shuffle through her belongings and try to find them if you
Yeah,
like.
I'll grab
he-
one of those out.
Oh, he looks a little sad that well, okay, I guess. Puts the healing potion away.
I thought you already gave it to me.
Well, you didn't take it. Didn't use
I
it.
did.
Oh,
No,
I
I
thought you
didn't
said
use
sorry. He's very confused at what you're doing.
Well, he offered it over to me. I said, "What is it?" He said, "It's a healing potion." And I went, "Oh,
No, he said
I didn't
use
say
it.
it to
No,
him,
no, he
but
no,
I know
no,
that
he,
we've
he,
got
no, he
them, so I'm
started
not
with
using it.
he started with use this.
Yeah.
As he was coming to help.
Okay, well, he can keep it.
Okay. Which is still
Um,
also very like, oh,
Yeah, that's fine. It's just we've got our own. It's very generous
Makar,
of you.
Makar's thinking to himself, there's something with this water that did this to Kyrie. He's not certain how, but since he can't see very well in the water, Makar, I'm going to cast daylight at the center of the pond.
Real quick, Dag. It's 1d8 plus 1 point per caster level.
Yep.
But it's the caster level of whoever brewed it. So, what should
Actually,
that
is
level
that
be? It's maximum of 5.
then it'd be 5.
Okay.
Oh dang. Okay, never mind. It's a touch. So I touch a. Is there like pebbles and rocks around?
You want to roll that one yourself, Kyrie?
Yeah. Also, don't worry, Kite. We're,
Yeah.
we're gonna get to you at some point during this game.
Yeah,
Right.
I'm trying. I guess I would pick up a rock, cast light on it, and throw it into the center of the pond. Or
Okay. You do so. The
Does
pond is
Kyrie
now
wake up
illuminated.
with the potion?
Pardon?
Does Kyrie wake up with the potion?
No, it seems to
still
have
paralyzed,
no,
right?
It seems to have no effect. Yes, you are paralyzed.
I'm sure that we had also a remove poison or neutralize toxin one in there as well.
Oh God, hold on.
All right.
But I think.
However,
divine
hold
scrolls.
on. First of all,
No,
I think
potion.
real can
yeah,
only cast them now.
things aren't gonna sit here quietly and wait for you guys to sift through things.
True. Yeah, yeah.
Vectrin,
What?
Vectrin, what are you
Jeez.
doing?
Well, while they're doing that, since he can't really help, he's just sort of looking around and keeping an eye out to make sure nothing comes up behind them. Really.
The room is lit up now, so
Okay, I'm gonna try and seed something here for our fellow players because actually, you know what? Here's a good PSA for our lovely audience members. Audience members, hi, how are you? My name is Michael. I'm Dead as a Gamer. I'm a professional TTRPG player from Perth, Western Australia. Let's talk about meta. We like meta. Meta is a whole thing. There's 2 types of meta. Meta, for example, might be using knowledges that aren't privy to our characters in order to determine how we respond or how we act to things. Things like, perception checks. Like you walk into a room, you roll low on your perception, and you suddenly become on guard. This is metagaming. This is where we're using the knowledge that we needed to make a perception check in order to suddenly put ourselves on guard, even though we hadn't noticed anything. This is traditionally treated as ill etiquette because we're not really embracing the idea that we have failed something more than using the fact that we have failed as a means to try and gain an advantage. Which is fine. And, some tables that's bad etiquette. Some people that's no one cares. For me, I'm like, it's, just a measure of each individual. If you find it in etiquette, then yeah, that's the way it is. If it's not, then it's fine. There is, however, what we call good meta.
Perhaps we leave it up to you to decide.
Well, no, because, when I say you trust someone and then you proceed to not
No,
trust him
as
in
in-
anything.
The other people here are leaving up to you to decide whether to allow.
Oh, yeah. But
I would also just like to real quick point out that the reason he's on guard now and looking behind them is because this dude just did straight up lie about where Kyrie went.
which
So he now has reason to distrust this guy.
Well, here's the thing. There's a difference between
Not
lying.
necessarily.
There's a difference between lying and being mistaken.
Yeah.
Because that's the thing. Right
He
now,
was in the room with her. He would have seen where she went and
That's-
said she went a different
well,
direction.
No,
Technically, she did go that way last time we were talking to him.
correct. And even though
Yes, and then was following us and did not go that way, and then
However-
he said she went that way.
however, Bectrin did not pick up his lie,
Yeah.
meaning you believe he saw her go that way.
Yes, and then we found her in the water practically at his feet.
Right.
There
but-
was the lie.
Maybe she
No.
came back.
No. Because just because you found him there doesn't mean what he said you feel is a lie. 2 very separate things. It's like this. The thing is.
I would absolutely feel that was a lie.
No. Because a lie implies a deception. Being wrong is a separate issue. I can be wrong about a fact and say like the sky is green today, and I can say it confidently. Doesn't mean I'm lying to you. It means I just believe it's green and I am mistaken. That doesn't imply
Did he-
deception or deceit. What I'm saying is.
So did he close his eyes and
So-
take a nap?
I was going to say, so my character is supposed to believe that he saw her go that way, and then she somehow miraculously ended up in the water at his feet and didn't see it.
Yeah. I mean, as far as the character
No,
goes,
I would
well,
not believe that.
Well, that's how it kind of works. So, like I said, it's like this. He was mistaken. He may have seen Kyrie go that way, then not paid attention. Maybe looked in your direction as to where you're going, and didn't see Kyrie get brought under the water by whatever may have done so. That's the thing. Is the lie itself being what it is. That's how it ends up. It's not that you don't think that he is like the thing is all NPCs don't have to be correct about things. They don't have to tell you the explicit truth in every single detail, and not everyone has the information. In this particular case, the only thing you would know is that he is not trying to deceive you. That would be the thing that you'd know. Not necessarily a lie, but you would definitely know he is wrong. He was incorrect about that. However, when he says, "I saw her go that way," you believe that to be a truth. He believes
I
that
believed
he
it when he said it. Yes,
yeah, and
but
even
not now.
well,
I
nothing
vehemently
changed.
disagree with that personally.
I don't think anything's really changed in that regard, has it?
Yes, he told us she went that way. We
Mhm.
believed that. Then Cromwell
Mhm.
heard something, so we came back to check on her because she disappeared. We
Right.
found her practically at his feet under the water,
Oh no,
paralyzed.
So he was at the back of the thing here. Okay, hold on.
Right.
We're-
That's why I
we're
said
kinda-
practically at his
we're-
feet, not
yeah.
actually at his feet.
Yeah. We're kind of
In the room near him. So at that point, now, because not only was that wrong, whether you want to call it a lie, misconception, whatever it was incorrect information. But now one of our party members is also paralyzed and unconscious. I'm not just going to stand there like nothing happened and be like, do do do. I'm just going to stand here and
correct.
wait.
No, absolutely correct. But whether or not you draw suspicion on him deceiving you is a separate issue. Does that make sense?
I didn't say I was suspicious of him. I said I'm looking around behind us to make sure nothing comes up behind
No,
us.
absolutely.
I'm suspicious
absolutely,
of the situation.
Yeah, but that's why I'm talking about the term of the lie, right? The lie implies that this person is being suspicious, where what I'm saying is the deception check means that he is not behaving suspiciously. He has been wrong. There is danger here, and you are on guard. But Bectrin's been on guard the whole time. So even when there was nothing to suspect, Bectrin's been on guard. That's neither here nor there. The thing I was going to describe to you, which was coming up next, here is the meta bit that we're talking about, not what Bectrin was doing. There is positive meta. Positive meta is when we look at situations and we use the meta to our advantage, such as, for example, knowing that we have a teammate in our group who is in this scene that we would like to introduce. So, Bectrin, as you are on guard and looking around, the catfolk that is in the cocoonish-like thing draws to your attention. Whatever seems to have happened to Kyrie, be that whatever is in the water here, this catfolk here seems to have been maybe a victim to it. Your instincts pull you towards it. Now, that, for example, is what we call good meta, because we understand that Bectrin might be superstitious or cautious about what is happening with what's going on. Definitely surrounding the water and the fungus. But I, Michael, and Lucas, for example, both know that this is Marcus's character, and the goal here would be to try and get him into the game. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
Yeah. So that's what we talk about when we talk about good meta. Bad meta, what we're talking about
We're talking about Macbeth throwing the stone with light cast on into the middle the whole time.
Yeah, no. Yes, so we're talking about the good meta and the bad meta. So why the reason the PSA comes up, the PSA comes up is because I want to show what good meta kind of looks like. So Bectrin, for this particular case, you find yourself at the rear guard, looking out and keeping an eye out. How are you, I guess, guarded yourself if something does happen?
Well, like, I mean, he would be in sort of a defensive stance with he would have his weapons out.
Drawn?
And,
Yep. Okay.
yeah, absolutely.
Cool. Sweet. All right. Can I get you to make a perception check, please?
I'm not saying something will happen, but a giant tentacle monster might pop out behind us.
Yep.
Grabs Makar. Makar's gone now. Shit.
Oh,
Nice.
Okay.
Oh, damn, nice.
All right. Bectrin, you look around, and as you do so, you hear mumbling coming from that catfolk. Kite. You with us, Marcus?
I was a kid.
His name is literally KYHD pronounced kite.
Yeah, that's the full
Or it
name.
was
It's It's like a pimp named Slipback. You know, like you got to say the whole thing.
I thought it was Kit, like with a silent H.
No, it's Kite.
So, you find yourself slipping in and out of a nightmare. Tell us about Kite's nightmare.
If it's a nightmare, it would probably be something to do with uh the people he's helped in the past with his mentor. Probably to do with them approaching a village when he was still young and finding it completely overtaken by disease. Um, Something along those lines.
All
Something
right.
that he couldn't help. One of those flesh melty diseases.
All right. As you find yourself in this nightmare, slipping in and out, you realize that someone is nearby, someone that could possibly help. You don't know who, you don't know how, and you don't know why, but you use your breath very weakly to say something to them, to pass a message. What would you like to say?
Probably the only thing he could say is help me.
So do you?
Yep.
All right. Vector?
Kite,
Beware the giant tentacle monster.
That's too long.
that's not in his
Don't.
dream.
Hey, I don't know what he dreams of.
I think he said Hackney.
All right. Vector,
Achoo.
you hear a very weak call for help coming from the cat person.
Okay, so the mumbling has turned into the words "help me." I can hear that
Yes. With your
faintly.
perception check,
Okay.
with your perception, it's super faint. But yes, you can hear it very distinctly.
All right. Yeah, he's gonna get closer, sort of trying to like, did I hear that? It's sort of that kind of thing. It's like, am I hearing things? Also, is Porifane still distracted by the group, or has he gone back to
Oh,
where he
sorry.
was?
No. Sorry, my apologies. He is concerned about Kyrie.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so if I approach this pod, he's not gonna notice right away, maybe?
He will not notice. No.
Sweet. All right. So Vectrin is going to approach, and he's going to try to just like tear this thing open, essentially, to get this guy out.
All right. You stick your fingers into the plant matter. It pulls and strains against your muscles as you rip it out, releasing this kind of like greenish sludge as you open it up. Kite, you feel your head begin to clear like a fog slowly fading away, leaving only this piercing migraine splitting straight down through your skull. As your eyes begin to adjust to the room that you're in, you see a dwarven figure standing over you, pulling at the vines that are wrapped around you. Slowly, your memories begin to piece back together. Memories of you being in this dungeon. Memories of of finding a large cow being dragged by the neck by this large winged satyr, being left for this great creature made of comprised fungus to feed on. You remember him counting 81, then looking in your direction before chasing you down, grabbing you and dragging you back into the waters. The last thing you heard was him counting 82 as you were dragged into the bulbous void of the creature that you were sitting in. You see this dwarf standing over you.
Why do I get the feeling we're going to take him back to the hut? We're going to sit down for breakfast, and then an alien's going to burst out of his chest.
That's what's gonna happen.
Kite takes a moment, and he blinks, remembering the thing and the cow and the counting. He immediately He obviously sees the rest of the group, right?
Mhm.
He turns his head and shouts, "Get out of the water!"
As you shout that, the eyes of the satyr transform, becoming almost like purple in hue. The water churns and roils, and the fungus begins to move as we will fly into initiative.
Oh,
Looks friendly.
Looks super friendly. All right.
Safe to assume I'm
could
out
you-
of this fight for its entirety.
Roll me a. What are we at? 12? Roll me a d12. Why not?
Check your backpack, Kyria. I'm sure we have a potion of neutralize poisons.
Is-
I'm pretty sure.
is
I'm
there-
pretty-
worry
I'd
about
I'd
that.
count it as a poison. All right, let's say 5, 6, 7 rounds have already gone through, meaning you have another 5 rounds of paralysis left.
Okay.
All
And
right.
I can't look through your items, so you're going to have
Check
to do it,
my.
Kyria.
Yeah.
Cromwell, you're up first as you are by Kyrie with Makar and Parfane.
I guess just
Nothing for poison.
this round it would be rummaging through Kyrie's stuff, seeing if we did have that potion of neutralize poison or neutralize
Alright.
toxins.
I only have I have cure light wounds, enlarged person, reduced person, and spider climb for potions.
All right.
Ditties eat.
You begin to scour through their belongings, but do not find anything. Kyrie, you mark down that you have passed 1 round towards your unparalyze. Kite,
All right.
we now go to you.
Kite understands that she has been affected by the poison, correct?
Yes, the same thing affected you when you were attacked.
All right. Is it in action to summon my spirit animal?
You tell me.
Because it doesn't say. It just says that I form a close bond.
I think it works like the witch's patron, so it's kind of always there as a ghost.
Okay. Can I? Because I can cast my spells through my spirit animal, for touch spells. Can I use my spirit badger and cast neutralize poison on her?
Sure.
Then I will gladly do that.
All right. A blue and sort of a kind of spirit ghost of a badger suddenly appears next to Kyrie. As it
Why
does
is that
so,
thing so adorable?
as it is, as it boops you with its snoot, it remove. Sorry, what did you say? Remove.
Neutralize poison.
Neutralize poison. The poison is neutralized, and you are no longer paralyzed.
What could drive poison be so neutral?
Tell my wife I said hello. All right. After Kite, we then go to Makar. As you see your friend coming, sort of like coming to, they blink their eyes for the first time in a while. They start to crack their jaw and move their neck and their limbs.
And then seeing Porufane, all of a sudden his eyes changing color because I was kind of looking at him, not into the water. It kind of startles me for a second. I'm like, oh, and I pull out the Rod of Wonder and I flick it, and I'm gonna use it.
Using the Rod of Wonder.
Yes. I gotta make a D100 roll.
Yeah, no, I got it.
Okay.
All right, the Rod of Wonder.
Because my bow's not out, so I figured with this surprise that I had, I just kind of pull out the rod and
The Rod of Wonder
cast it.
is also not out. Just saying.
Yeah.
No, I pull it out of my bag and
No, I know, but you just said like I peeled out the rod because I don't have my weapon out. But you are aware you have
Right,
to then
I
pull
know.
out.
I just want to use it.
Good, excellent. Just don't make up some lying bullshit.
I'm
Hey,
trying to
Michael.
make
Instead,
it cool
hey, Michael.
sounding.
Instead of fighting in this battle, I want to try and turn. I want to summon butterflies for a while.
I mean,
I'm-
it could summon a ball of fire. I don't know.
There you go. All right.
Oh wait,
That's-
that would
that's-
actually.
That's the table there. Hit the roll button on it.
Yes. Makar goes, it could summon a fireball. Yes, that'd be very useful.
69.
Excellent. Nice.
Oh my god, I reduced him to such.
All right. As you do so and you cast the Rod of Wonder, you are now 2 sizes smaller.
How small
No.
is
Oh,
that?
we're size the two. Okay, so that's.
So you go
I'm
from
tiny.
medium to small, small to tiny.
I'm a tiny
Tiny.
Makar.
And so, just how big is tiny?
How big is tiny? About,
Like,
about the
what's an
size of a,
equivalent? What's an equivalent?
about the size of a household cat.
A house
It
cat.
could fit inside the badger's
In
mouth.
how deep was the water?
I'm smaller than
Oh,
yours.
you yeah, that's a good point. Makar, make a swim check as you are now swimming in the
yeah.
water.
Now I have a ring of swimming. I get a +8 to that. So let me find swim.
Look, I'm not gonna lie,
Uh,
Dr. Nobody, that's actually pretty funny.
Oh, that's
That'd be metal.
+5.
Flaming butterflies.
Flaming butterflies. Hang on. Ring of swimming.
This
does
is
give-
the Hunger Games.
Oh, it's +5. Okay, so it's already on there. Whatcha? Oh gosh. It's a 13 though.
All right. Amongst the roiling and the like, unfortunately, a 15 is what you need here.
Oh.
But you do not fail enough that you can sink, but you are unable to move in this water, which means, Bectrin, we then come to you.
Jesus Christ.
That's awesome.
Yeah, you
All
might
right.
drown.
Yeah.
So I can see this giant fungus tentacle monster thing now.
You kind of always could see it. It was more like the fungus that you remember how I mentioned there were piles of fungus and like growing everywhere and there's logs, blah blah blah. It's this.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like it's like the room started moving.
Okay, so is it obvious that this thing is like alive at this point?
Yes. Did you know
right.
plants can see people? Sorry, side note. I just like read an article and something and they're like scientists have discovered that, you know, like plants actually can perceive when people are around them. And I'm like, holy shit. What will the
That's awesome.
vegans eat now?
You know, you can go on YouTube and you can listen to tomato plants talking.
Yeah, totally. Weird.
They've recorded when a tomato plant gets thirsty, it'll let off a specific frequency.
Oh, weird. That's cool.
All right.
I'm just wondering if I should swat the fungus or if I should go try to swat the other guy in the face.
Have you considered-
Yeah, they recorded the same tomato plant. When they snip a leaf off it, it lets off a different frequency.
Okay, now hear me out. What if you swap
If you
this new
move, it'll-
guy?
No.
Why would I bonk him on the head? I just pulled him out of the pot.
It's true. I love
Hey, I just saved your life, bonk. See you later.
Hey, I pulled you out just to beat the shit out of you.
Whack.
Exactly.
Feed it
I could
to the
see your
thing.
face, and it looked like it needed a good bonking. So,
Yeah, yeah.
here we are.
Yeah, you break it out and then feed it back to it so it leaves you alone so you can escape.
There you go. We're like, oh, sorry, my bad. Here's your snack. See you later.
Yeah. All right.
Oh, I
Alright.
didn't know you were going to talk.
Let's. I guess I'm gonna hit the giant tentacle thing that was likely affecting my comrade there and had this dude in a pod.
All right, let's do
I
it.
suppose. Can I? Because I've not used it yet. Can I brawler's flurry this dude?
Fuck yeah.
You call this
He's a
thing
Monk
tendriculus?
fighter. Yeah.
So that's what? That's like 5 attacks, right?
It is 5 attacks, yes. And I didn't name it Tendriculus.
Whoa.
That is what it is named. It is a Tendriculus.
Tendriculus.
All right. Do you
Because
just want me to
it's
roll all the?
ridiculous.
Oh, sorry.
Yes, please.
Do you just want me to roll all the to hits first and then do damage, or do you want me to do it all one at a time?
One at a time, please. Fun fact about the Tendriculus, though, it is very susceptible to bludgeoning damage in the fact that it normally has a massive, and I say massive, it has 20 regeneration unless it's been hit by bludgeoning and fire first.
Whoa.
So, yeah, like, Vectron's actually a perfect freaking anti-plant killer thingy, whatever you want to call it. Weed whacker.
If I can hit it.
If you
That's
can
the problem.
if you can hit it.
I mean, you have hero points. No,
Oh my
Come on.
lord! Oh my god!
oh my god.
Oh,
no.
thank god!
Oh,
Okay,
Okay,
I
there
thought that
we
was a
go.
6. I thought that was a 6 for a
You
second.
me
Right, I
too.
did too.
All right, one hit. As you swing at the masses, you hit what you think is this creature, but are actually like the non-attached bits of fungus that are floating in the water. You do destroy them with your hits. Whack, whack, whack. But your last hit manages to find purchase and hits with a heavier, more denser clump. Deal your damage. Nice.
nice.
12 points
Alright,
of
so I get-
damage, and you have
I
disabled
get one more, right?
his
'Cause that was
regen.
4.
Yeah, that was 4. You do have one more.
We're gonna have to get Jet away from this thing.
Jet's not here.
No, I know his
Right.
body. I
Yeah,
meant.
he did.
Oh, okay, yeah.
No, I know.
That's true.
Yeah.
Before it gets digested is what.
We
what it
put,
means.
we put his body on a log, which is
Alright.
I'm sure was this thing.
All right, and another solid hit to the Tendriculus as we then go to its turn. It did not like the fact that its personage was its little snack was taken away. So one tendril is going to go for Makar. Why? I don't know. Just seemed funny.
Of course, that seems funny.
I honestly assumed
He's
me.
a tiny.
I know.
And he probably has better chance to now that I'm tiny.
All right, you have taken 1 damage.
Oh wait, I have minus. Sorry. Do I get because I'm tiny? Do I get
Oh yes, you do
Armor
get a boost to
class
AC.
modifier?
You get +2 AC.
Is that under size? I'll
What's
put
your
that on
well?
size.
First of all, what's your actual AC?
18.
18? Yeah, 21 will still hit you. That's fine. All right. It's going to grab you, so you are now grappled. It's
Oh, you
second.
said it's a 2, so it'd be a 20.
Yeah,
So I'll
it's got
just put
21
that
to
right
hit.
now. No,
So-
I know. Yeah.
Second attack is going to go to Cromwell. It'll miss. Dang it. And then it will bite. Bectron. Blab.
Doesn't bite.
All right, Bectron. You enter its slimy maw and become grappled by the Tendriculus's.
Plant squid.
Yeah, basically like kind of squiddy face.
Sounds like fun.
It's looking at me, Ray.
Looking at me, Ray. All right.
It's plant squid, Dad.
And last but not least, Makar, let's get you to make a saving throw.
What kind of saving throw?
Saving throw against poison.
Fortitude.
Yes, please.
I have a +4 to that, so 25.
You stave off the paralysis.
Ooh, oh yeah, because we're in the water.
Next up is Porifane. As he sees things are going wrong, he is going to carefully cast. Oh no, he's first initiative. He's going to carefully cast anyway. Why
It's first edition.
not? No. It's just for attacks of opportunity, but that's fine.
Yeah.
Yeah, sure. He casts defensively. As he casts defensively, he casts
Heal.
poison. He is going to cast it upon Cromwell.
No.
All right, Cromwell has
Ooh.
succeeded against his against the saving throw, as your body is flooded with a terrible and terrifying concoction of poisonous materials. You manage to stave it off with your monk discipline.
It went in one way, came out the other.
All right. Back to Cromwell.
Hey, you lied to us through song.
I hate when people do that.
Kyrie's awake now, right?
Yes, Kyrie is awake. I wouldn't say healthy, but she is awake.
Yes.
Pissed
Right.
off.
Well, on your own feet, Kyrie.
I'm good. I'm up. I'm up.
You start to cough out some more of that stagnant water as you do so.
And then I shall.
Oh yeah, that's a good point. What level are you?
What?
You're level
8.
8. You're level 8 monk. Purity of body. You are immune to diseases.
Disease.
Oh, nice.
No.
Oh yeah, you're immune to disease. You don't have immunity to poison yet.
Oh,
No, you
That-
got to take that. You can take a neutralized poison monk power thing, but you don't just get immunity to poison anymore. It's unchained.
Oh, right. Okay. Anyway, carry on.
You have to buy that stuff. Yes, I will use a bonus action. Activate Elemental Fury to add d6 of fire damage to my Fists of Fury. And then proceed to Flurry of Blows. This rude bard who was apparently lying this whole time.
Do it.
Take this.
No.
All right.
oh,
With a natural 1. That is a critical fumble. Please
Natural one.
give me a number between
Do you
1
want
and
to do
5.
the thing now? Okay. 1 to 5. 5.
5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Here we go. Melee attack. Ooh, that's not good. I need you to make me a fortitude save.
Dang, he can't be diseased.
What?
Okay, you are fine. You rung your own bell. Make a fort save or you stun yourself.
Ooh.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Although I'm not gonna lie, the actual card said just stun yourself, but to be honest, I'm like,
Right.
that's kind of a crummy thing, especially when you've got flurry of blows and that's the first hit.
Right.
So
Yeah, especially since a monk literally statistically will crit and fumble more than everyone else.
yes, yeah, well, there's that. All right, continue your onslaught if you would, s'il vous plaît.
Okay, so I'm just going to chuck a stunning fist in this in case I actually do hit and he fails.
All right, let's do it. Hits. As your second attack comes
Right.
through with your dragon gauntlets.
Right.
All right, 20 points of damage. He does resist some of it with his fiendish heritage.
And 6 fire damage if that matters. I don't know.
Oh, good question. I think he might be resistant. Yes, he's resistant.
So everyone
10.
is resistant to every freaking thing. So
Yeah, I know. Pretty much everything resists fire in this place.
Look, I just work. here.
fire, acid, apparently
And
poison.
That is I believe it's a fortitude save.
Very well, a fortitude save. He gets a glorious 16.
Ooh, that might actually get through. 10 plus half my level plus wisdom modifier is a 19.
Nice.
Nice.
He is stunned. Can he be shaken?
He can be shaken, but not stirred.
So he is also shaken for 8 rounds.
Ooh. Just stunned and shaken.
Okay, he is stunned and shaken.
All right, I obviously know
Right.
what stunned is. What does shaken do?
Shaken is like so fear, it has multiple steps. You don't just go to frightened, you start shaken, then you go frightened, then you go panicked. So right now he is that first step,
He's still for 8 rounds.
which is a -2 penalty on stuff.
Wow, nice.
All right.
Damn.
21 damage.
See, we
nice.
just sent Cromwell in.
And then I'll use a key point to add an extra attack on my flurry.
Oh, oh, it hits.
Oh, that hit.
You mean,
That's I saw a 4.
I was
the
thinking
guy's
he's
stunned.
stunned.
If I miss,
So,
the guy
yeah.
gets stunned.
Yeah.
All right. Frickin'
Give you a freaking plus 18.
Frickin'
God.
destroying this poor dude.
Oh, sorry,
I
my
need to get
-5.
uncursed.
Just for IBOB now. Get that sometimes. Woohoo.
All right, he's
Ah.
dead.
Suck it, bitch.
Oh my god.
And stunned. Don't get stunned. It's
Stunned
important
and
that
dead.
stunned just
It's
works
very important
sometimes.
that he's
It almost
stunned.
never
Yes.
works.
Yeah, he is definitely stunned.
Stunned and dead.
What is with this
Oh my
music?
God.
What is happening? Where's my creep? Where's my battle music?
We're in a cave. It's all creepy.
What battle? Cromwell's got this guy, and Beckton's got the other guy.
That's kind of true.
And I'm currently drowning. No,
But
not
I'm
really,
grappled
but-
now, so
That's true.
All right. Well, that guy died. All right. After Cromwell, we go to Kyrie.
I would like. So how tiny is tiny?
It's
We said a
a cat.
cat.
House cat. Okay, cool. I would like to pick Makar up by the scruff of his
Thank you.
shirt,
He is dripping
Uh,
wet.
and I would like to try to see, because I don't know if this will work, shove a potion of enlarged person down his throat.
What?
You'll drown him.
Throw me in.
Obviously, not literally like. Yeah, come on.
You,
I'm trying to give
Oh,
you a
yeah,
potion
yeah.
of enlarged person.
All right. You begin
You're
to
just
pour.
gonna make me regular size.
You begin to.
Yes,
Well, that's not gonna make him regular size.
Yeah, it'll just
It
make
is
you
small.
small.
Gotta make
but
him
not
small.
drowning. Hopefully.
Yeah. So, Makar, you are now the same size as Kyrie.
Hey! Thank you. I mean, I'm still small, but that's so good. I can at least touch the ground now.
There's nothing wrong with being small.
It's true.
Yeah.
All right.
Which now I
Uh,
gotta fix my modifier again.
Was that my move to get it and my action to give it to him?
Yes, it is.
All right.
All right.
And then I study Tendriculus.
Done and done. Kite, you're up.
All right. Kite is going to grab at one of the tentacles and cast Bestow Curse. And
I'm going to.
if
I'm going to just interject very carefully. I understand what you said. I presume you do not want to grab one of the paralytic tentacles that are coated in venom.
yes, I do not want to grab one of those.
Wanted to make that. Just wanted to make that a clarity. Just, yep.
Yes,
Carry on.
All right.
What jellyfish? Zap.
I would like to cast Bestow Curse, and
Okay.
let's see, and I will decrease its dex by 6.
Whoa.
It passed. Well, never mind.
No.
All right. You attempt to
Does it do
curse
anything?
it. I curse you, Tendriculus. Meow. And it does nothing. Or at least
Well-
maybe it did, but it's a plant. Who
Make
knows?
curses. They do nothing.
Well, that's all I can do.
All right.
Alright.
Makar, you're up.
Now that I no longer have to worry about swimming, I have to take out my bow.
Not going to use Rod of Wonder.
I mean, I want to use it once. Or you know what? Sure, I'm gonna want Ron to wonder this Tendriculus.
Oh my god.
Oh my
Poof.
goodness.
Or I'm gonna at least
The car's
use it and then see
Sorry,
if I can
sorry,
target him.
everyone.
Kyrie suddenly believes in reincarnation. This isn't Makar. This is Grax 2.0.
Nah, yeah. I gotta find the. Oh, actually, can I just find the table in here? Maybe I could just put it down on my bar.
Makar's not making good impression on Kite.
Welcome to the club.
don't worry, that doesn't get any better
There
the
we go.
longer you know it.
Right.
Alright, let's put that down there. Yeah. 87.
Who did you
Leaves
target?
Means
grow
grow
from
from the target.
I technically targeted Tendriculus.
All right.
Oh no.
That's amazing. It's so wondrous.
It grows leaves. It now blooms. Oh,
It's
Oh!
Now it is definitely
wait.
making me wonder why we can't
Oh
join.
no.
Hold on. Hold on. Wait. This might work in your favor. It might work against
This thing
it.
is turning me into a chew toy, and you made it prettier. Thanks for the help. I
Yeah.
appreciate that.
It's really funny too because you can tell when a character suddenly like just embodies the PC over the actual like, character themselves, and it's like, oh, I wonder what this does, and then like it just forgets everything and just starts like wanking around with the frickin' rod while everyone's dying, like you know.
Can I remove that enlarged person so we can go back to drowning?
Would you mind not playing with? We don't need a boss.
Do I
buff
need to
because we have
restudy it,
Neil
or is it
here.
Oh,
because it's the same
I-
target? I don't.
It is-
I gave him so much leaves, I crashed the
It
screen.
is the so first of all, it is the same creature. However, it has different stats now, as it is no longer a tendriculus. Tendriculuses are
Uh-oh.
creatures made of fungus and stuff. This is a shambling mound now, because now it is
God.
covered in leaves and other types of plants.
I think that's worse.
May I
it's-
use
it's
a
actually-
reaction to yell, "What the fuck, Makar"?
You can.
I
technically
put
it's
the rod away.
technically it's adjacent. It loses
Okay.
its paralyzing attack, but it does more damage on a hit.
Yeah, and I don't think our bludgeoning stuff
I
does.
created a
I'm
Can
created a
I-
wandering
taking that
boss
rod
without
from you,
using
sir.
points,
I'm
guys.
taking it from you.
It's
Am
the
I still
only
in its mouth, or
possible
did it
way I
drop
can
me
do
while
a
it shifted?
wandering boss.
No.
Okay.
You are still in its mouth, and it is yeah, it is not happy.
Ooh.
Oh, it's happy about that. It's just crushing you. Vectrin, you're up now.
This is crushing.
Great. Is any part of me free? Like my leg? Can I try to kick it or anything, or am I just stuck here?
can try to
You
break the
are
grapple, right?
effectively grappled.
All right. Can I try to like wriggle out of this thing somehow?
Yes.
What
Make
I-
a combat
I
maneuver.
don't know what I need to do to try to break this. Okay. Oh yeah, what type of creature is this, by the way?
Plant.
Plant.
Unless
Okay.
you're
I got
trained
nothing
in
on that
escape
one.
artist. The skill spectrum.
What?
Are you trained in escape artist?
I don't
Oh, yes,
think
you
so.
use that.
Am I?
Okay.
I am.
you-
Ooh, yeah, I am.
Keeping in mind, even if you're grappled, you can make attacks with unarmed strike if you just want to belt the shit out of it.
Can I attack and use my escape artist to try to get out, or do I have to do one or the other?
They're both actions, I think.
Technically, you'd have to do one or the other. If you did a full round action, you could make a full attack, or you could try to escape. If it's
Alright, I'm-
just between you and me, it grappling has no penalties on you in terms of your attack value. And technically
Okay.
speaking, if you want a pure math reason as to why not to do it, if you are not being grappled by it, it will slam you and try to grab you, and then once it grabs you, it constricts you. So versus 2 slam attacks, which may or may not hit, versus 1 attack that'll guarantee to do like 1 constrict damage, you may as well stay here and just do the full attack.
All right, I will do that.
All right,
So
swing,
that's,
bada bada
so I
bada,
get-
so wing.
So that's 2 unarmed strikes then, right? Is what I get.
Yes.
All right. Here's my first one. Let's hope. Nope.
You do have a hero point.
I do. It's true. Hey, I got one.
All right, that'll hit.
And
All right, 16 points of damage as your heavy blows strike the creature. The shambling mound uses the opportunity to constrict Vectrin, dealing 10 damage. With its
Yeah, I can
slam
live with that.
attacks, it is going to go for... It's going to go for Kite. But it can only do it once because the other slam is taken. Kite! This big fist comes down, splashes water in all directions, but you manage to roll and tumble out the way. All right, Cromwell.
For the really quick, for the 10 damage that Vectrin took, can I use my Endure the Onslaught?
Sure.
Yeah, I'm gonna make it so he doesn't take that 10 damage.
I will full round attack and flying kick this thing
All right.
in the I don't know
F-
shambling ass.
All right, very well. Make your attacks. Becton, you do not take the 10 points of damage.
Okay, yeah, I'll take that off.
Yeah, as you've been encouraged to not take the damage, and therefore you do not.
Card is put away.
All right, your first monk attack comes in as you rush over and BAM! Hit it for a massive blow of 26 damage, followed by your second
Plus
attack.
a D6 fire, which might do something to this thing. I don't know.
It does. Let's see. Actually, maybe it doesn't.
I would
Hold on.
hope so because it's a plant, but again, in this friggin' place.
Nope, it is resistant to fire.
Oh my god.
It went from being vulnerable to fire
Okay.
to resistant? Oh, gosh.
I mean, it is covered in water, right? So there you go.
Yeah.
All right. And with the last
There we go.
blow,
Oh,
Goodness.
boom! A big cloud of gore explodes. As Bectrin, you fall into the water, washing off the ichor that covers your body.
put the rod away.
Kyrie tries to grab it. No, not
No.
really. She won't. She won't.
Take that thing away from him now.
Hey, hey, Makar.
Hey. What's up?
How's it going?
You're good. We're the same height
Well,
now.
good. If you ever do that again, I swear to God, I will take that thing and I'll
It
crack
actually-
it over my knee.
You can actually throw me now.
Kite walks up to Makar and just holds his hands out, hand it over. Idiots like you should not have magic that powerful.
Idiots like me, I'm smarter than you, I'm pretty sure.
Complete stranger
I know
who I've
we've
never
just
met
met,
before.
Say,
but-
I'm smarter than you, I think. Hold on, let me check.
Anyway, I'm sorry that happened. I thought it would help. It's a gamble, I know. I was in the water and I got surprised. Didn't have my bow on me at the time ready. But from now on, for I will,
As a trained archer my entire life, I never learned how to draw my bow.
we fought a golem for this. I'm not getting rid of it.
You don't have to get rid of it, but there's a time and a place for something like that.
I thought it
Anyways,
was that time.
Hello,
It
new person.
Just didn't go.
Are
in the
you
favor.
okay?
Yes. Are you okay?
Mm. I've been better, but I was not expecting to get turned into a pod today.
We
What size is the
Found-
badger?
Small,
It's
so it's about your
small.
size.
Okay. May I scratch it behind its spirit ears?
Oh, he would love that.
The badger
Sweet.
rolls to kind of allow you more access to its kind of like the side of its cheek and behind its ears. As you scratch it, even though it's still a badger, you notice that there's something unusual about it. Like when you brush its fur, there's almost like this translucent glow that always seems to follow and linger where it happens to go. Somewhere, however, far in the distance, you see Scratch just sort of look up after guarding the body of Kichiro and just sort of growl into the wind.
So I'm assuming that you weren't out picking mushrooms to harvest and grow somewhere else.
No, actually, I was. I came up here
Oh.
to collect different herbs and other materials that
We
my
appear to
master
have made a
asked
terrible
me.
mistake.
It turns out he wasn't lying at all.
Oh God, kill him! No.
However, I was not trying to steal them. He
Right.
said no. I said fine. He dragged a cow in here, and then I was a pod.
Hmm.
And yes, you heard me. Cow.
Cow? Where did cow go? Was
Anyway.
it your cow?
No.
Oh.
Well, I guess, pardon the bluntness, but what are you doing here?
Well, actually, I came up to the ruins because my master asked me to gather some herbs and such that can only be found up here. Unfortunately, as I was picking through some vines, a cave wall kind of collapsed open, and I fell right through.
Huh.
Cave wall. Does that mean there's a third opening here?
I mean, there is now.
I'm gonna look at the ceiling / walls.
You look around. You do not see the opening here. As described, the opening that he describes is not too far away, but it's high up. So you'd actually need to scale and
Okay.
climb to get up there.
Hmm.
And well, I
Hmm.
mean, I guess that makes as much sense as anyone else coming through
Did
these
you-
areas. Although I can't imagine why your master would send you here
Yeah.
alone. But
She
so be it.
she works in her own ways. We travel together, going from we visit all the nomadic villages. We actually just came from one not too long ago, but she has me go and gather the herbs while she helps the villages.
Oh, that's nice.
She said something about that being near here could potentially get me closer to my ancestors and the spirits of those who came here before me. I don't really understand it myself.
Oh, we'd be willing to help you find these herbs.
No,
and-
we wouldn't. We didn't
Wait,
come
well,
here
I mean,
for herbs.
no, I mean, if we can help him, he can help us.
Help you with what?
Oh,
Yes, since you came here unknowing what was in this location whatsoever except for herbs, perhaps you might know where the Baba Yaga is.
This is probably the most nonsensical thing you've ever been asked.
In the most sarcastic tone, yes, of course. A nomadic shaman who travels with a medicine woman, knows exactly where the Baba Yaga is.
That's what.
That was
I was
what
kidding.
I was
Are you
thinking.
insane?
I believe this could be a beneficial mutual arrangement. We will put our quest to save the entire realm where we come from on hold to find your herbs so that you can help us find them.
Yeah. As he
Smoke backs
he
away.
starts speaking in catfolk to Tundra the Badger, and he basically goes, "I think we met a couple of nut jobs, Tundra.
Run away! Why aren't you running?
Why aren't you running?" He's just sitting there wiggling as he's being pet. You're muted.
Yeah, it definitely just sits there and enjoys being patted.
All right, so we'll
Um,
take the badger with us. It was nice meeting you. Good luck with the herbs.
What my friends
luck-
here
good
are
luck with the
trying
herbs.
to say is, oh my god. Well, we've had a time. That gentleman and I, motioning to Cromwell, have come long and far, and found ourselves in a little bit of a little bit of a bind here, and we are, and yes, this will sound like the craziest thing you've ever heard. Apparently, nope. The riders of the Baba Yaga. We are attempting to herald her return to stop Queen. I feel like her name is Elvana. I
Yep.
don't actually remember her damn name. Okay, thank you. From being a controlling bitch. So that's us.
And bring an eternal winter.
Yeah, we're trying to stop that as well. Like this is not cool to us. So
I don't know what's more insane. The fact that your compatriot asked me if I knew where the Baba Yaga was, or
Yeah,
the fact
Cromwell.
that you expect me to believe that I was just rescued by two of the most powerful servants of the Baba Yaga.
I
It
mean,
used to be 3.
did you see him? And again, we're pointing at Cromwell. Just literally kick that thing to death?
I
suck,
did.
but that has nothing to do with being white.
You did
Say
see him kick it to death.
I say to Kate, third rider's
You'll
over
have
there.
to give me a
as a
moment to
pointed jet.
process. That is a lot of information.
I'll give you several moments even. But the point here is, unfortunately, you know, the longer that this takes, the worse things get out there.
Mhm.
Well, while I process this, you definitely look like you could use a little bit of healing.
Yeah,
While
this
you're
kind of
doing
smarts a little.
process, I'll go and dig the remains of
Okay.
that guy that just died out of the.
Yeah, your
Oh,
really dear friend. What's his name?
Yes,
And,
yes.
and
I mean, to be honest, I barely knew him, and he shape shifted to a different being halfway through me knowing him. So it's
All right, you drag out the body of Jet, your former companion who had perished. You have
all right, where is it?
found a
Where's
body.
that's about explodes.
I started watching that again, by the way.
All right, since there
Nice.
is a new person that does healing things, I would like to show him the frigging saucer-sized wound in my side that looks gross and clearly cursed, and say, "Can you do anything about this?"
He crouches down to take a look at it.
We'll have to amputate. Pulls out an axe.
Other than the fact that she says it's cursed, can I confirm if it's cursed or not?
Oh yeah, no, this smells everything like a witch's curse.
Oh, a witch's curse.
Mhm.
He cracks his knuckles. He does that like backwards hand crack thing. All right, let's see what I can do. As he then casts or attempts to cast remove curse.
All right. Real quick, what was the curse on Kyrie?
I assumed it was the bite from the purple worm,
Oh yes. The one that stole your power.
but I don't know that, or Kyrie doesn't know that.
No, that's fine. Okay.
It's the wound that hasn't healed yet in your gut.
Yeah.
Or in your side.
Okay. Nope, that's fine. I need.
So I have to make a
You need to make a
caster level check against.
Yeah. The hunger.
Against a purple worm.
Let's see. What is its DC? God damn.
Probably
DC
too high
roll
for me to hit.
Hold on. 1 second. I need to remember where I put my NPCs. There we go. The Endless Hunger. That's the name. Yada 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 da 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 da. All right, cool. I've got the curse. All right, make your caster level check.
All right. How do I do that again?
The CL on your actions tab.
Okay. I don't have any hero points, so I literally only get.
All right, that's it.
I can't. It's not letting me. I can do CC.
Oh,
but
you
CL
have
just
to-
shows 8.
Oh yeah, CC's
you have
fine.
to hit the button down. Oh yeah, CC.
Yeah,
okay.
sorry, there's no
I have to remove my concentration check mod real quick.
I just ran. Yeah, that's fine. Ooh, that's pretty
Nice.
32.
That will do it, which is actually impressive because
Yeah.
it was a 27 was the DC.
Oh wow.
All right. As he begins to cast and conjure, you watch as he places his hand upon your flesh. You hear the sound of sizzling as heat erupts from his hands. Kyrie, you wince in pain as he swipes his hand down. You watch as smoke begins to burn and sizzle from the top of his hand as he begins to move his way across the cursed mark on your body until eventually he pulls it forth from you. And you watch as he then, opens up his hand, and you see there's almost this thick purple and blue ichor that drips like slime from his hands. He washes his hands in the water and gets rid of it, and the curse is no longer there. What did you lose when you were cursed, by the way? Do you remember?
You only told me about the wound.
We didn't remove anything. Oh, okay, cool. Well, you feel as though some part of you has been restored. You're not sure what part, but yes.
Hopefully the part that allows me to actually freaking hit things.
So we're definitely bringing this guy with us, right?
I mean, it's kind of up to him.
I mean, that was
before
impressive. You should come with us.
Before that, I should really treat your other wounds.
So
McClover.
real
McClover. McClover, if
Anyway,
you curse me back.
Before that
not
that
secret
happened.
menu.
Oh, not
Okay.
secret menu. Okay.
Oh.
Oh, that would have been hilarious, McClover. That would have been absolutely hilarious. 'cause
I would
It would have. I would have cried, but it would be funny.
I would
All right.
like to cast cure critical wounds on her as well.
Kill critical wounds. Very well. Okay, we'll give you guys some because we're over time at this point, so we are going to give you guys a chance to do stuff. McClover, where has your kind and generous donation gone to this evening for our lovely players? Let us know, and we will do that. We'll sort this out before we move on. Also, by the way, FYI, we do still have Walter coming, and I'm trying to wait until we have our dear friend Schoolie here so I can enjoy Walter. And yes, we're gonna do that. 2 magic items for the new players, Bectrin and
Ooh.
Kite. Oh,
Very nice.
very
Nice.
kind of you.
Thank you.
All right, Bectrin, Kite, you guys have your things. I'm gonna give you guys the option here. Would you guys like to start a magic item set, or would you prefer to pick and choose your items for the first magic item?
Both take rods of wonder.
I
There you
think
go.
I'll choose since
Sure.
Kite's going to inherit.
So yep, okay. If you're gonna inherit the fire pelt cougar set, sure. Do you have
Yeah.
all the fire pelt cougar set, by the way?
Yes.
Okay, cool. Yep. All right. And Bectrin?
I'm gonna go ahead and start a set since I got nothing.
Ooh. I
Nice.
love that. Okay, let's work on some set stuff. Bectrin, what can you tell me about your character? Your Bectrin is a dwarf,
Draws
he's a
from the
brawler, he's a thug. What else? Is there anything else you can tell me about him?
Okay, he's not a thug. Thank you very much. He's a protector.
Look, you've beaten
But
the
yes,
shit.
he's sort of a brute.
You've beaten
Yeah,
the crap
sure.
out of things with billy clubs, mate.
Yes, to protect people.
Okay.
It's all for the good of his clan. All right.
So
Anyway,
great or good.
Okay,
yeah,
I got a good one here. For every attack you make as part of your pieces, here we go. The first thing I'm going to give you is as you look upon the demon-like creature that the satyr in this area, you notice that there's something in and amongst their person. Something that belonged to your friend who went missing down here, deep in the depths. An item that you recognize as a little more than a pendant that one would wear around their neck, but you know it to be a special material. A thing known as an ion stone. Now, what this ion stone allows you to do, however, is by wielding the ion stone, you can create mirrored images of yourself.
Whoa.
Now, you can do one of 2 things here, and this will level up with every version of it that you have. Now, the first version is your illusionary defense, which will allow you to create 1d4 clones of yourself. When you are struck, there is a percentage chance that it will hit one of the illusions instead of Bectrin. The second function is to create a tangible clone of yourself that acts independently as a second version of your character.
Oh, that's cool.
The difference is that with only one piece of the set, it can only ever do half the amount of damage that you do, and 1 hit point damage will destroy the clone. And at present, it is a full round action to activate the clone, whereas it is a standard action to activate the multiples. We'll write all this down.
And
by
every
the
time
way.
it attacks, it has to say bong. So it's
Yes.
going bong, 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 bong.
Now, as you get more set pieces,
drums.
eventually that will get shorter, more clones will occur, and most importantly, it'll go. Your clones will be able to do more complex and independent actions. Right now, you kind of need to sort of instruct it and like sort of say attack that, do this, whatever. But later on, it'll be almost like there is a second and even a third, and ultimately, when you get to the full set, a fourth Bectrin that'll all act independently as the real Bectrin until they all merge back together.
That's amazing. I love it.
This is going to be called the set of the. Give me a last name for your friend.
Frostbeard. His last name is Frostbeard.
All right. This is going to be the Clanhold Frostbeard set. So basically, it is about being a dwarf and being in a clan.
Also, this thing
Love it.
stole from your friend.
Yes, true. Fuck this guy. Okay. Guys, thank you so much for joining us. And thank you again, McClover, for your generosity. As always, much appreciated. You didn't have to go out that way, but I know that you are a very kind and generous soul, and it is always appreciated. Bectrin and Kite, I'd like to, I guess, now officially welcome you to the to the adventure. Now that we've survived a week without having someone die, because we had Bectrin show up when Kichiro died. We then had Jet die, and now everyone survived the day.
Yeah.
Some of us just barely.
Some of you just barely. But it was good. It was good. You guys did amazing, and everything was always awesome. We got to have a experience with a rather deceptive member of the protectors here down in the ruins of Artrosa. You got to defeat.
I almost bought a monorail.
You only what?
I almost bought the monorail.
That's true. You almost bought the monorail. Yeah, you know. Ultimately, he it was actually, you know, I'm going to tell you this because he actually has a really sad story. And the reason why he was being so cautious was because we were playing the plot twist not as it seems.
Ooh.
So that was where the plot twist came in. Because originally he just sort of no nonsense kills you and fights you to the death. But he actually has a story which I wanted to play into a little bit more about how he was like a little bit more devious about how he did his work. So he debauched and debased a nymph that was in the service of the Baba Yaga. And in doing so, the Baba Yaga sentenced him to serve in this area until he could provide 100 blood sacrifices to the creature in the pool. So he's been here for ages trying to do so in order to protect the woman that he loves and the children that she bore. And that's why he was counting when Kite got captured, because he was counting how many sacrifices he had made, and he had to get to 100 in order to free his family.
No.
No, dude killed like 80-something people. Like fuck.
Yeah,
this guy,
I don't.
but-
I don't
yeah.
actually
But,
give
you
a
know,
shit.
but, you know.
could have like asked for help here, but
We can still be offer the story.
Ask
Yeah.
ask for help. Hey, can you free me from the Baba Yaga? I mean,
I mean, we have an inn, right? So, hey, this guy really helped us. You should maybe forgive him the 16 or 18. I think you said 82 that he's got left.
Yeah, that's true. It's true.
Except that he's got smashed.
He got absolutely.
Yeah, no,
smashed.
I'm saying that could have gone that way, but
Yeah,
he
borked.
decided to be a dick.
True. That's
Try
true.
to kill me.
Oh yeah. Well, to be fair, he didn't do anything. The only thing he kind of did was try to convince you guys to stick around. It's more he lets the creature kill you more than
I
he
gotcha.
kills anyone. You know what I mean? He actually has no ability to kill anyone. Like he's got charm and suggestion and stuff like that, but nothing that's gonna like, you know, quote unquote, like not like the freaking Tendriculus paralyzing touches and constricting. Yeah, seriously. By the way, FYI, sorry, another PSA. If you play Pathfinder and you come across a Tendriculus, this is a inappropriately CR'd encounter, and I will guarantee you it. It is a way too hard for a CR6. It's a CR6, by the way, FYI, guys.
Jeez.
Yeah, no bullshit. My ass.
That
This
made
is
it
freaking
tougher.
CR6. Yeah, if you ever look at this or if you're ever in this, prepare it to be like a CR8 maybe. It just is. Okay, there's never a situation I have encountered this creature. There's one in Rise of the Rune Lords. There's one in Carrion Crown. There's one here. There's one in a bunch of places in modules at what they think is an appropriate level, and it is almost every time nearly wiped my team. This one was a little bit easier because I didn't just have it jump out and go meh. You know, I was kind of like doing the little bit thing.
I use one attack to grab every member of the party and paralyze them.
Yeah, and paralyze them, then put them
And
into
then
the
they'll
water
die.
and have them fail 2 saves and die. And it's like, you know, yeah, anyway, I digress. My point is, Tendriculus beware. Just, you know, be careful with them. All right, guys, it is late. Let us pass the buck on now. Now, guys, as always, when we get to around this time, we do not have too many people who are floating about and stuff like that. So instead, we like to share positive vibes and good feels. So here's what I would like to say, guys. I am on such a massive high today. I had a wonderful session over on Careful Cantrip where I got to GM one of my favorite TTRPGs, Through the Breach. If you haven't had a chance to, go check it out. The VOD is available over on CC at the moment, where I got to run some of my favorite people in the world through this amazing game. So yeah, go check it out. It's a lot of fun.
Good system.
Yeah, it's a
Nice.
great system. It's a great system. I think I've played it with I know I've played it with Neil, and I know I've played it with Tim. Have I played it with?
I love it.
Lucas and I have with you.
Yeah, you
Yep.
two have as well. Yep. And I think Marcus is the only one who hasn't played it.
What?
Through the Breach.
Through the breach.
Yeah, no, I have not.
Yeah,
I like it. It's
It's
fun.
fun.
Like
It's
I
good.
think you should add a Through the Breach table.
I
Personally.
should. Well, I'll tell you what. If you guys TPK here, maybe we'll turn this into a Through the Breach table.
It
What
sounds
do you mean
cool.
is? You've been trying to
The
TPK us
Tendriculus
the whole
comes back alive and actually draws us in parallel.
Rain is working on the VOD. Okay, so the VOD is coming soon. VOD is coming soon. So there you go. So guys, thank you for joining us. It has been truly a pleasure. I hope you guys have a wonderful day, wonderful evening, wonderful night, wherever you happen to be. Stay safe, stay wonderful, be kind to each other because why the fuck not? It's free. And until we meet again, which you can find me tomorrow morning over on Careful Cantrip, or tomorrow or tonight if you're in the US. We're gonna be playing Party Animals with Raina, as I'm just gonna beat the snot out of her as a cute, fluffy animal, and that's gonna be fun. So yeah, check us out there, and till we meet again, from me to you, as always, game hard or die trying. Good night, folks.
Bye, everyone.
Bye.
Bye.